Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the opera on you knuckles. Yes, sir. Now, shout out to Casino for Life, One Crack News, Screen Fiend, his Patreon. Make sure you guys subscribe to all of those platforms. Put it in the best work. Just came off of the live. Make sure you guys go support SB Sports Talk, real debates, no fake debates, I believe. Or just type in SB Sports Talks, real debates. It'll pull up. Make sure you subscribe to my little bro, man. He be putting in work over there. C Pen's Kingdom Cast. Make sure you guys subscribe to Kingdom Cast. He's a Chiefs fan. He talks about the in and out of the Chiefs. Very great show. He has a panel sometimes just him, three other people. So make sure you guys check that out. And who else? Jeff Bone the Bonehead. Make sure you check my boy out. The Mac Mizzle Show. Make sure you check out the Mac Mizzle Show. His show goes hard, man. Love it. Love it to death. Who else I'm missing? Scrub Zero. Make sure you say what up to Scrub Zero. Also, Strictly Unlimited to My Success. I got to see what type of page Strictly has. Again, I think he had to switch his page up again, but I might not be sure. I got to hit him up. Now, I wanted to talk about this real quick because I meant to do it earlier, but I got on the StreamYard with everybody and forgot. and forgot about it. But this is real big news for Steph Curry. Steph is doing something that a lot of basketball players don't do, and that's get equity into the company that he's with and signing a deal that will last well after his playing career. And this is what I hope players really look into, the business side. You know, him and Kevin Durant doing big things when it comes to business. But shout out to Steph Curry revolutionizing the game and doing this, well deserved. I remember nobody thought that he could do whatever, you know. What's up, the Don? Well, I mean that's Ticket's opinion, man. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. I don't agree with everything Ticket says, but if that's how he feel, he has a right to feel that way. Me, Dame Lillard's not in my top 100 players. I think he's overrated. There's been plenty of times he's choked. He's cry a lot. He's a big crybaby, and he's focused on doing his music instead of going out there and doing what he's supposed to do, win. And he let the Portland Trailblazers Portland Trailblazers just use him. They're just using him. And it's sad. Because Dame is way more valuable than that. Dame should have been left Portland a long time ago. Because Portland's not going to get him the guys. They're just not. You know. But if that's Tickets, opinion, hey, he has a right to it. You feel me? That brother puts in work, so shout out to him. Now, and shout out to the Don as well, man. Great dude, subscribe to me. Great supporter. You know, he don't have to be here, but for him to come here, I'm appreciative of it. Now, Under Armour's new partnership with Steph Curry will last beyond the NBA star's retirement. He's reached a new long-term deal. He will take on a new role as president of the Curry brand. And the Under Armour and Curry are building off of a pre-existing 10-year relationship. Now, The superstar Curry and Under Armour are once again betting big on each other. The Baltimore-based, sports apparel brand and the four-time NBA champion announced Thursday they are building on their decade-long relationship with a new long-term partnership. The deal will ensure that Curry, who's 35, will remain with Under Armour long past his playing career. Financial terms of the performance-based deal were not disclosed. Curry will take on a new role as the president of Under Armour's Curry brand and will work across categories such as basketball, golf, women, youth, and sports style to deliver new products. The nine-time All-Star, signed with Under Armour in 2013 in a deal worth about $4 million per year. His current contract with Under Armour is worth $215 million and includes an equity stake in the company. Over the course of their partnership, Curry and Under Armour have launched 10 signature shoes together. Curry's the only athlete in Under Armour history to do so. If the past 10 years have shown me anything, it's that Under Armour and I can build great things together, Curry said. In 2013, we bet on each other, and I'm all in on taking this next step together. The new deal signifies the importance of the Curry brand for the future of Under Armour as the company transitions to its new leadership of CEO Stephanie Linnartz, who took the helm at the end of February, similar to Nike's lifetime deals with Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Under Armour is banking on their biggest basketball star to be involved in all aspects of his brand even after his playing days. Linnartz says she's looking forward to working closely with the Curry team as they focus on the next chapter of growth. It's been a tumultuous few years for Under Armour. While Curry has won several championships and awards, becoming one of the greatest players in NBA history, Under Armour's business has lagged. The brand, which was started by Kevin Plank in 2005, has struggled to gain market share versus Nike and Adidas in recent years. Last month, the company reported a beat on the top and bottom line for its fiscal third quarter, with revenue coming in at $1.58 billion, but the retail continues to contend with inventory issues. The stock was down about 9% through Wednesday's close. Under Armour's fiscal third quarter footwear sales were $354 million. Through 3 quarters, the segment racked up nearly $1.1 billion in sales. We are doubtful that Curry is greater than a $250 million business, said Cohen analyst John Kernan. For some perspective, Nike's Jordan brand had its biggest ever. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, biggest year ever in 2022 with approximately $5 billion in revenue. Jordan retired from the NBA for good in 2003. Nike's footwear sales for its third quarter totaled $7.97 billion. Plank said he believes the revamped Curry partnership will give the company the catalyst it needs. Stephen is one of the greatest talents of our generation. At its core, he embodies what it means to be an Under Armour athlete and is an integral part of the Under Armour family. We are excited to keep building together, bringing even more innovation and inspiration to athletes across the globe, said Plank, who's now the company's executive chairman and brand chief. Curry will be tasked with helping drive athlete insights, product development, and strategic business and marketing endeavors. He will also assume a broad advisory role focused on expanding brand loyalty and recruitment to expand Under Armour's athlete roster. Youth athletics and equity have always been important to Curry, who started the Underrated Tour, which helps underappreciated high school players get more exposure. As part of his new deal, Under Armour will also provide increased funding for community impact efforts. Belief is a big part of who I am on and off the court. I believe in Curry brand and Under Armour, the team now in place, and what we're doing together. Curry said we share a vision for big future ahead. And that's big. See, this is what NBA players need to really look at. What up, Diligent King? It's good to see you, my G. He said, on God. Yeah. But see, this is big. This is what the NBA players really need to excuse me. This is what the NBA players really need to fight for. Get, excuse me, getting equity in your shoe deals. You know, if you get equity in your shoe deals, it's a lot that can help you. And I think a lot of times, man, people don't really see the big picture. They come in the league, they're like, okay, I'm finna ball for this contract. I got this contract. Now I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna try to invest and do all of that. Now they sign a shoe deal. I said shine. They sign a shoe deal. They're not focusing on the longevity of the shoe deal. They're not. They're focused on what they can get right now, how they can capitalize right now, and not look towards a better future. If you get equity inside of a company, this is what messed Mike up. Mike would have had that equity like that in the company. Now he gets paid, but for the Jordan brand, but I mean, Curry has his hand on everything: women's shoes, the youth, this department in golf, and he loves golf, tennis. He has a multifaceted income. His income is getting bigger and bigger. He could go to sleep and he making money. That's where you're trying to get to, is when you go to sleep and you can make money. You know. Okay, here they go. They messing with my stream already. But this is big. This is very big. You know, much respect to him, man, because people never expected, Curry to be this great. Nobody ever expected that. I knew he would be good. I didn't know he would be this good, but I knew he was going to be good. I picked him to be the best player out of that draft. It's crazy. I told everybody, I said, dog, he's going to be the best player out of that draft. It's not even close what's going to happen. But people didn't want to give him a chance. They were giving Blake Griffin all the love, And Blake Griffin, don't get me wrong, Blake Griffin was a hell of a player. But this guy, I knew it was something special about him because he was in a game. He only, I think, scored 2 or 4 points, but he had almost like 17, 18 assists, something like that. And they won the game. So he never really, to me, cared about how his stats were, which is real big because a lot of guys today just care about getting their stats. Once they get their stats, they're good to go. They ain't got to worry about nothing no more. And that's what's really been killing a lot of the basketball games, because of the lack of competitiveness, the lack of wanting to win, or the lack of trying hard. That's the biggest thing. But see, with this here, players can look at this as a blueprint. The next generation can look at this. If I'm Jason Tatum, if I'm Luka Doncic, if I'm whoever, I'm trying to get equity in the company. Yeah, I didn't know either. I knew he was going to be the shit too. I just didn't know he was going to break this record like this. It's like, wow. This guy is amazing. I think Clay's right on his heels. Isn't Clay like right behind him? I think Clay's right behind him, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. But Yeah, I didn't know that either, man. I didn't know he was gonna break the record like that. That's crazy. You know, never thought that he would put in the work that he did. What's up, Chance? He said your boy Chance. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link for you, Chance. I ain't seen you in like 100 years. Pull my dog in here. I ain't seen you in about 100 years. Jeez. Seen you in 100 years. But see, this is big, man. I'm proud of him. Very proud of him. Because see, Curry was battling with ankle injuries. People forgot. Like he was battling with bad ankles, you know, and he wasn't panning out. But Mark Jackson, shout out to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson is basically the reason he really had a career because he instilled that confidence in him. Steve Kerr kind of, pushed him in this direction, kind of guided him, but Mark Jackson, the one who made him. Mark Jackson made him. And that's something big that a lot of people don't see what he did. And it's kind of sad that Mark Jackson doesn't get that recognition. What up, boy?
My dog, what's good with it, fam?
Man, grinding, dog. You see the mic here, everything.
Yeah, man. So you in the studio, huh?
Yeah, got the studio. I finally got my light up where I could put my phone up there and talk.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, I see your equipment. I see you.
Yeah, man. Been busting my ass, dog, trying to give y'all content, give y'all music coming up and all type of shit.
I've been watching your videos, fam. I've been watching the videos.
So I appreciate it. Shit.
Yeah, I've been catching all the little you know what I'm saying, all the little hints and the drops you be throwing out there. You on it. You own it.
Trying to get like you. Coming here with this is what happened with this and shit. I said, man, I need to holler at my dog Bands, man.
Yeah, man, I was like, man, shit, I was literally starting to get like a little itch or something. I was like, man, where HD at, man? I ain't talking to my dog in like forever, man.
I know that, like we talked on the Snapchat. You was like, hey, where you at? And I showed you the shit being put up there. You like, all right, they got you.
Yep.
So, I've been doing that. I got my brother situated. He up here now. So
for sure?
Him and his wife up here. They doing good. Probably go see him either tomorrow or Monday if he ain't working.
And that's cool though to have the fam, you know what I mean? At least the fam all around each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's a blessing. That's all I can do is thank God, dog. Thank the Creator every day. Whoever anybody believe in, thank them.
For real, man. Tell you, bro.
Yeah, so shout out, first of all, got to give you a salute. Shout out to Dago State, man.
Man, woo-wee.
That's what I wanted to tell you and shit, but I think they said you came in on Cino thing early and then you bounced.
Yeah. I was up on there earlier. And I had to take care of some shit. You know what I mean? I was looking for, I was like, man, I wonder if HD gonna come back on. Cause I seen you on there earlier.
I was looking at it like chances up here. I'm like, where my dog at? Cause I was finna be like, man, congratulations. Cause my other brother, he watches all of the college and all that shit. Cause he owned his own business. So he got time to watch shit and all of that, man. He was telling me about Dago. I said, man, I know. I said my boy Chad's probably up there, like, yeah,
man. You know, man, bro. You know, I'm rooting like I'm over here like a cheerleader with pom poms, man. If I had pom poms right now, I'd be having a pom poms. I would have said a whole little speech and everything with it, fam. A whole little cheerleading. Telling you, bro, that's all we got. That's all we got.
Yeah, is this their first? No, this ain't their first Final Four, is it? I mean, their first national championship, is it?
Yep.
It's their first?
Bro, we ain't got no championships in Dago at all.
Oh, man, congratulations.
Chargers, Aztecs, nothing.
Yeah. I wanted y'all to win. I couldn't root for Miami because I'm a nose guy.
I already know.
Long as y'all won, I was like, cool, because I hate UConn and I hate the other school with that y'all beat. I was like, yes. So them two bums out. Yep. So one more bum I need you to take care of, and it's them. And I know it's gonna be tough.
Oh my God, man! Man, this is gonna be just because we survived that last game, fam. That was lucky, boy. But the way he stood over that shot though was lovely though. He stood over that shot like he'd have took that shot 100 times.
Yeah. That's what it do. Getting through each round, that shit builds you confidence.
Yep.
Build you up and stuff. That's the thing I love. See, this is basketball. Like, not all this statistical, all that. I hate that shit. I love the game.
Love of the game.
Guys setting picks. Guys were setting picks for each other. They were sacrificing.
Yep.
You know, that's all I was saying. It's like, you know, that's what I love to see. You know, I love to see somebody say, you know what, I'm gonna give up this here. You take the shot. You come off the pick. I'm gonna set this for you because that's what I used to do. I used to be the dirty work guy. Like, yo, I'm gonna set the pick. Y'all come off of that. You the best player.
That's Draymond Green, bro. That's literally Draymond Green in a nutshell.
And that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. To my boy SB, make sure everybody support my boy. I was telling him like, bro, like, I mean, if you don't have Draymond on your team, I'm sorry. You're not winning. Like,
he's not going to run efficient. He's not going to run the same.
Yeah, like Wiggins balled out. I give him his credit. He balled out, but if he didn't have Draymond there to instill that mind game in the other team, to punch him and push him around, get physical, man, they would have won. That's all I'm saying. It's like
not even that though. It's just the prowess in the mindset to know when the screens need to be set. If it's a double screen or a single screen that needs to be set. Who needs to be setting it? Where do you need to be after the screen is set for your shot selection? Things of that nature. He knows where everybody needs to be on the court, and he knows where everybody's at. Now, does he take the best shot selections? You know, that remains to be seen. But now, as far as being a smart player, he's that.
You seen what happened in 2016 when Draymond got suspended?
Yeah, man. It messed that whole series up.
They lost. They couldn't.
Because the whole KC series, I thought he was gonna get suspended, but I kept telling my little brother, like, man, they not finna suspend Drake in this.
Bro, they've never really done that in no championship, bro.
Right.
Championship, bro. Come on, fam. Right. But you put your nuts on my head. I'm supposed to just let that ride.
No, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm not the biggest Draymond fan. I grew to appreciate him, especially when he knocked Poole bitch ass out. I said I'll trade 3 of these light-skinned niggas today for Draymond Green. Not Paulo. Paulo a different light-skinned nigga. I'm gonna keep him, but I get rid of the other light skinned niggas. I don't even like how Cole Anthony playing. He playing like Greg too much. So y'all can take him. And I folks, you know, I give the coach if you want him too. Just give me him. I need a nigga to punch somebody because I got the light skinned, dark skinned dudes. You know the light skinned, dark skinned dudes. You know I got them. Like they worried about the 401k. I need a nigga who gonna shoot like he got a K. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need.
You need a Draymond Green, Udonis Haslem.
Thank you, UD baby from Dade County, baby, all day. That's my boy, Opalaka. That's my guy. There, love him. I need that.
You do. Yep.
I need a nigga from Dago. I need a chance. I need a band on the team. Nigga. I need a band to knock a couple niggas. I ain't got that nigga Paulo. Paulo, the only one. Him and Franz, the only ones who be playing with heart. Like yo, and then. You know, Bobo straight, but he too skinny. He gotta go. He gotta come to HD program and get that.
Bro, you need to get on that LeBron James workout, but you already know.
EPO. Yeah, he need that. Hey, listen, I'll take it to him. I'll drive and say, here.
Hey.
I don't need you. Need this.
Matter of fact, I'm about to go get Balco out of the pen.
Hey, but see, this would make me mad. Everybody mad at Balco. I'm like, nigga, Balco saved baseball. He saved y'all.
Bro, he saved LeBron's career by like what, 10 years?
Yeah.
All that jumping LeBron be doing. Come on now, you think he didn't save those knees?
That's what I was saying, and that's what I said in Miami. I was like everybody, like, man, you trying to hate? I'm like, I'm not hating. Like, listen, I don't care where you go to win a championship. You want to win. My thing is, this nigga is jumping extra high, and this is like his 10th or 11th year. I don't know.
Now I know Vince Carter was half man, half amazing, but that man was just amazing right there. I don't know how you get younger as you get older.
Yeah, but Vince from the crib. He from a crib and shit. He from FL.
But LeBron James, Benjamin Buttons, that shit though.
Right. I know how Vince is. See, Vince vert is like damn near is up there. So even if he get older, his vert's still in like near the 40s.
While you laying the ball up, he can still dunk. Yeah. You getting that old. Yeah. We same age, but you can still dunk somehow. But my knees won't let me get up. Yeah, I get it. But now LeBron ain't even, his knees ain't bad, nothing. They call him, maybe he's slowing down, and then he speeds up again. Like, wait, I thought he was slowing down. Like, nah.
This is my opinion. LeBron cheated. In my eyes, LeBron cheated the game. I ain't gonna lie. They gave him all the.
But look though. I mean,
all he did was just take the Jordan. All he did was just take the Jordan following.
Right, exactly. So my thing is, y'all crucified Barry Bonds, which I still say is one of my favorites ever.
Yeah,
y'all crucified Barry. Barry saved y'all goddamn game because nobody won't really care about none of y'all.
But they don't never talk about Mark McGwire like that.
Thank you. And see that's all I'm saying. You gonna give LeBron a pass,
but you still talking to me about Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, allegedly you gonna give LeBron a pass, but y'all killed my boy Barry Bonds and he saved y'all. He gave y'all ratings.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't get it, man. It's
literally help baseball, save baseball.
Him and Sammy Sosa, because they tried to make it seem like Sammy Sosa was taking that. I was like, damn.
Sammy Sosa was. It was him, Mark McGwire, all of them was taking it. That wasn't the point. They knew that they were taking it. The owner, the commissioner of the league knew that everybody was taking it, all right? It wasn't a secret. It was just the fact that Jose Canseco little bleep ass snitched on everybody. If Jose Canseco wouldn't have snitched on everybody, it would have been all good.
You could say bitch on here. Yeah, he a straight bitch.
Yeah, he a straight bitch for that. He's literally snitched on everybody for no reason. Didn't even have no reason to snitch on everybody.
I ain't like that nigga Curl, nigga. He was trying to be Superman too much.
Oh, Rico Suave ass nigga.
I couldn't. I ain't gonna lie. The nigga say I was a hater, dog. I was the biggest Jose Canseco hater, dog. I did not. I thought he was soft. I thought he was a punk.
I thought he was a punk when Bobby Bonilla was about to whoop his ass.
That's what I kept telling everybody. I thought I was the only one to see that. I'm like, Bobby should have beat him.
Bobby was about to beat him, dummy. Bobby was about to beat him, fam.
That's my guy, Bobby Bonilla, man. and
Bobby's a
that
beast.
nigga still getting paid. And shout out to Steph Curry is doing it big. This nigga got an equity deal. He got a hand in everything with Under Armour.
Oh, you got an equity deal with Under Armour?
Yeah, and he co-president. He co-president this shit.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, it's not like they don't need him. Shit, it's not like anybody buying Under Armour.
I think that. No,
sorry, Under Armour. Hey, Under Armour. My bad, Under Armour. If you got any shirts, anything you want me to?
No, you're right. No, you're right. Like basketball, like you're right. But I'm saying football is probably their biggest. Either that or tennis.
But that has nothing to do with Curry. You can literally put prime time on the front of that, and it will sell like hotcakes.
Yeah. And see, and also, he got a piece of everything. So if the football this quarter, let's say, is the highest selling, he get a piece of that too. So
well, if he was smart, he would be going straight to prime time right now. Like, hey, Prime, what kind of deal can we get done, bro? With Under Armour, we're gonna supply all your gear. But I think he already got to deal with Nike though.
Yeah, Prime got to deal with Nike.
They got like what? Like what do you say? They got like five different.
I think Colorado has a deal with Nike, but I don't quote me on it. I think in a year or two they're gonna move out of that conference. They're gonna go to another conference, and they're gonna, I think, get a whole new sponsor. I think the jersey.
No, they're in the Pac-12. They're in the Pac-12 right now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying they're gonna move. They're looking to this.
What to the
that they're gonna
Big Ten? I mean,
Big 12, or I think SEC. One of them. They're moving to
the
one.
Big 12 even going to be the Big 12? There's not going to be no Texas.
Nope. Texas, SEC. I think they're going. I think he's trying to get to the SEC or the Big Ten, because the Big Ten pull some teams.
Like, what is it going to be then? Is it just going to be Big Ten and SEC football? Like what are we going to have? Like what is it going to do here, bro?
And then I think they're trying to talk us and Clemson into coming to the Big 12.
Man,
that'll be big for us because Big 12 has more money than ACC.
Yeah,
so that's big for us to go there. Or they might go to the SEC. I'm hearing talks they're trying to get them in the SEC because, Florida and Florida State would bring money. Florida State would bring money there too. So, I mean, I
never got why they wasn't in the SEC. So that always killed me.
I mean, because they felt like they were the big fish in the pond. So they were like, cool. In the ACC, plus they were making a lot of money in the ACC.
Yeah, they was basically like Notre Dame,
right? Yeah. Notre Dame, and then they were like Miami was. Remember, Miami was in the Big East, so
yeah,
them involved.
Miami literally was in the Big East for no reason, literally just running amok, just winning everybody. Yeah,
and that money, man, shit.
Yeah, they're getting an easy check.
Then the Big East fell off. They came to the ACC.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to come with us with Clemson to the Big 12. So the ACC going to end up like the Big East used to be.
Man, that shit going to dissolve.
Yeah, with this player portal shit, you don't know who going to be where.
Nope. And people flipping, man, they're like flapjacks too. They just hopping from one place to the other, man.
Yeah, because I'm not sold on a lot of these quarterbacks this year. I'm not sold.
At all. Not one of them in the draft.
Yeah, Bryce is too small.
And my thing is, I would literally just take the chance and just go with old boy.
I don't know why. I would just
go with old boy from Florida.
Yeah, I agree with you. They don't want Lamar because this is what these idiots doing. They want to reset the market back to what it was.
Yeah.
The shit is like, okay, but y'all always do that when a nigga come up to get his contract. It's like
just get him in $300 million. Just get him in $300 million.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, you could give him right now, and I thought about it. You can give him a $300 million, give him 250, 260 guaranteed.
Yep.
Move on from it.
Yep.
And you're good. Stretch it out. You're good to go. I don't get it because that other money is funny money. He's not
because they're not trying to be like the NBA, which you see what the NBA's bargaining agreement was. Right. Basically, they just gave in. It looked to me, it kind of felt like they kind of gave in a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? I thought I was going to get more back. You know what I mean? More fighting from the owners in the league towards the players, but it like
no. I think the league won because what they're going to do is start playing that tournament. They're going to do an in-season tournament, and they're going to have a one-game elimination.
I hear about an in-season game tournament.
Yeah, it is. Look it up.
Yeah, I was just hearing about the contract basically now players get to own into the league, into owning teams.
Yeah.
So you get to own stake and equity in the team.
That part was for LeBron because they're gonna make him an owner. And also allegedly, excuse me. And also they're gonna have an in-game tournament. I think it's 65 games or something. They're gonna play, and it's gonna be an elimination, 1-game elimination like college is. And whoever wins it will, I think it'll affect their record overall for the season. But they're still, I think, gonna have the playoffs. I mean, it's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
I didn't even get this whole college. Like college is trying to go more pro, and now you guys are trying to go more college.
You mean LeBron trying to do that? LeBron did all that. That's his fault.
I just think it's to help LeBron because everybody's beating him at his own game.
Mm-hmm.
They thought, okay, LeBron did this in Miami. They were cool. Kevin Durant messed all of their stuff up. That's why they're mad at Kevin Durant. It's not. He joined the team that. It's not about that. It's
because Kevin Durant is doing it sloppily. Everything that LeBron is doing, but very sloppy.
Right. Well, it's not sloppy. It's that LeBron's protected. It's like if we're in a company and me and you, we gonna be who we are. It just is what it is. But we got this cornbread looking mother ugly ass with the pretty ass hair, knowing that ain't his real hair ass, looking like Rico Suave and shit. He's protected. So if we do what he do, they gonna blast our ass because we niggas, like for real.
Oh hell yeah.
They don't want that. They didn't want that shit. And when KD did it, it made them mad because they're like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to go there. They wanted KD to go to either Boston or Portland or go back to OKC. They didn't want him to go there. The Warriors, they said, man, screw that. Draymond like, look, man, this nigga ain't happy over there. Look, Jerry, you need to get on the phone now, nigga, and call his ass up.
But see, they always talk down about Draymond Green, but literally don't talk about how he was literally the smartest person in the whole trade deadline.
He was, absolutely.
Look, he was like, why am I going to let him go somewhere else so he can try to bust our ass? Why don't we bring him here right quick?
Listen, I told even on the last live we had, me and SB got into it. That's my boy. I'm telling him, bro, I don't like Draymond. Statistically, yes, he sucks, but dog, the dude he's smart. He knows how to win. He's been doing this since Michigan State. I don't know how to explain it, but he's that guy you want in your foxhole. I'm sorry. I don't like him. I don't have to like this nigga.
You don't have to like him to want him in your foxhole, nigga.
But if I'm starting my team, you damn right I'm gonna have
a Drake. You don't have to like everybody, bro. You don't have to like everybody you work with, fam.
Thank you. That's why you my brother. That's why you my dog.
That's literally some of the best work gets done when you don't even like that dude.
Exactly. That's why the Bulls won 6. Pippen and Jordan ain't like it. Jordan ain't like them sorry ass mother suckers.
And they didn't like Jordan. They hated Jordan. Jordan hated them.
Right.
But it worked. Right. It worked because it needed to work.
Same thing with Kobe. Yeah.
Yeah, Shaq hated Kobe. They won 3. It's like, nigga.
Yep.
And then he came back and won 2. He hated Phil. Phil hated his jacking up shots ass. They won 2. Possibly could have had a 4-peat. I felt like they should have got Kevin Garnett, but that's another story. So
I think that would have been too much, man. I think that would have been too much super team for me, man.
No, it would have been they wouldn't have had power on it. It would have been KG and him, and then everybody else would have been spare parts.
Yeah, that's super team right there, fam.
That's not no super team.
That's LeBron James. That's LeBron James and Dwayne Wade right there, man.
No. First of all, I'm not a KG fan. I can't stand him, but
I love KG, man.
He's better than LeBron. So I'm sorry, and D Wade is better than him, but he's better than LeBron. I'm sorry, and Bosh. So no.
Oh yeah. I know.
All I'm saying is that would have been a super team. A super team would have been if the nigga would have had like a Jason Kidd, then KG, then Kobe. Then that's a super team.
That'd be crazy.
I'm not even coming to play.
I was talking to somebody earlier about that because they were talking about, oh man, Bosh went to Miami, man. I was like, Bosh wasn't even originally supposed to be going to Miami. It was supposed to be Carmelo.
Supposed to be Melo.
luckily for Carmelo, he didn't go because he would have probably been Bosh and everybody would have been looking at Carmelo way different then too. You know what I'm saying? So luckily he did go and was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be the man on my own team and get my extra 25 million while I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So
what messed Melo up was he never had a consistent point guard.
No, messed him up. New York messed him up. Period.
I love Melo. Melo's one of my favorite players. I cry to this day that he didn't win a ring.
I'm mad he's getting done the way he's getting done, man. Period. Yeah, the narrative around his name, like he's just, oh yeah, Carmelo that used to play the league. Bro, this dude was one of the top 3 at one point, but one of the top 5 in the league, for his whole career until literally he went to Houston or whatever.
It was a young head talking about some Jason Tatum was better than Carmelo Anthony. I was like, what? You know? Yeah. Man, we got into it, bro.
Dude, a young Carmelo would have bullied Tatum.
No.
He would have had tater tots. He would have had tater tots looking like crumb taters.
Jason Tatum is a Pippen. Nigga, Melo wasn't no Pippen.
Nah.
Melo was taking the game over and winning.
Why? That's how I knew. I knew he was a dog because Kobe got him.
And they don't know about young Melo. They don't know that he was basically LeBron too. You know what I'm saying? But just without the era up there, LeBron. He was doing everything LeBron did. He was a better shooter than LeBron. He was his game awareness was even better at the moment of when he should shoot the ball and when he should not shoot the ball was better than LeBron at that moment.
Yes. He had one of the best post games I've seen ever.
Yeah.
His post game, his footwork. I tell kids who rewatch this, go pull up Carmelo footwork in the post. Oh my God, it's some of the most beautiful.
And he wasn't even one of the best leapers, but his second leap to get the second attempt. I don't know how he always used to get it, bro. Him and Zebo. It was literally like mind blowing to me. Like you guys are barely getting off the ground. You guys are right there to get the second attempt.
That was a dark-skinned Charles Barkley.
Zebo killed me with that, bro. Like, how did he get the rebound? Wait, how did he get the second attempt on that, bro? Like, who let him jump again? Like, hold on.
He used to give him and Rasheed Wallace used to give Tim Duncan problems every time they played.
Zebo used to give everybody problems, period, though. Zebo gave everybody problems.
Yeah, Zebo, yeah. I knew about Zebo in Portland. That's what people forget. He was in Portland.
Brandon Roy.
Yeah. It was him, Roy, and he was just coming in and giving niggas business. I'm like, who the hell is this nigga?
Early.
Looking like Jay the Kiss.
With the headband, everything, leaning. With the leaning headband, everything.
I thought he was going to spit a verse. Hey, you're done.
I was trying to tell people about Brandon Roy.
You don't feel comfortable in your own skin. I rap my ass off. I'm fighting the champ with the glass. I thought he was going to spit that verse on me. I said, go ahead.
I be trying to tell people about Brandon Roy. Like, man, y'all don't even know. Brandon Roy was Damian Lillard before Damian Lillard.
No, he was way better than him.
No, he was way better than him. No, he was way better.
I don't like Lillard like that, bro. Like,
I'm just saying. I'm talking about as far as shooting, how he was shooting, like shooting how he's shooking, doing the things he's doing on the court. Like that was Brandon Roy for Portland, fam. Like all day long, giving Kobe the bit, giving Kobe. Him and Kobe going back and forth, whole game, every game. Him and Kobe going back and forth, going at each other every game.
He was more controlled.
Yeah, more like a Tony Parker. He's more like a Tony Parker with the control.
Right.
But he was more athletic. But he was more athletic, like a Brandon, like a Lillard.
Yeah.
If he didn't get hurt in that 2011 playoffs, the Mavericks would have lost, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, the Mavericks would have lost. He was giving all them the bid. That's the only reason the Mavericks won. He got hurt because he was giving all of them niggas the business.
And I'm a Mavericks fan. I know. He gave us problems.
That's how I feel about Derrick Rose. Like every time everybody even talk about Derrick Rose, I'm like, man, don't even talk about Derrick Rose because you're gonna talk about Derrick. Because you're gonna talk about Derrick Rose. You're gonna talk about this old hurt Derrick Rose. You know what I mean? Through injury, you ain't talking about the Derrick Rose we know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't talking about that Derrick Rose that was scaring LeBron James and Dwayne Wade out here, man, as one of the best players in the game.
You heard what Rondo said. They asked him who was the toughest to guard. That nigga said Derrick.
Derrick Rose. Yeah, he did say that.
He said, oh my God.
And the way he used to, bro, you literally, bro, you would literally not think that you would literally not think he had hops the way he had hops.
Oh my God, his hops was
like you thought, like you see Jay Moran, you see how Jay Moran is, like that was Derrick Rose, man. Shorter, he's shorter than John Moran, but that was Derrick Rose, man. Literally jumping like a pogo. Man, like that was Derrick Rose, man.
Incredible, dog. I ain't seen a little nigga.
I mean, the fastest you've ever seen from one end of the court to the other, dribbling that ball. It was. Oh my God, it was ugly. He was doing people ugly.
That's why I said
he was a problem child.
That's like the best out of that crap. A point guard that was in the league that could jump over, everything. The Duke carried his team on his back. That's something which I was like, man, if he could have stayed healthy and you had Butler as the two down team, three, man, he'd have been straight.
Thibodeau worked him too much, man. Thibodeau worked him too much, man.
He did.
Thibodeau overworked him, fam. He overworked him, bro. He overworked him, man.
See what he doing with the Knicks shit. Brunson got hurt and then came back and lit their ass up the other night.
Hey, but because he still got it.
Man, look, I told him, Brunson, man, I told everybody, all these Knicks fans coming around like, man, Brunson, I said, man, all niggas was hating on the nigga before he signed. And niggas like, nah, man, no. I did, hold on, Chaz, before you speak. I went like this. I said, hold on. They like, what you doing? I'm checking my receipts. Your ass said your ass said he was overpaid. Your ass said he was too small. Your ass said he ain't playing with Luka Doncic no more. I said, well, who look worse than that other this year?
So no, you mean Luka's not playing with him no more? That's what you need to be looking at. You need to be looking at how Luka's not playing with him no more and how the dynamic looks different. Because one team is winning and one team ain't.
Yeah, but Mr. X, he watched the Dallas game. The Dallas fan, remember, he was hurt for that long time. Afloat.
Yeah.
The whole season. Because they should have been done, and everybody talking about they finna keep dealing with it. Like, nigga, get rid of the Dingleberry. Keep Brunson, nigga. That's he runs the
you weren't gonna be able to get that deal done without Brunson, fam. He was top of the food chain with that deal, fam. You wouldn't be able to get that deal without Brunson, fam. Everybody know who Brunson. Like, if you know basketball, you're in the NBA, you know who Brunson is. You know what he really brings to the table. You know what I'm saying?
The Mavericks should have kept him. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, to me, he kind of feels like how it was in Toronto.
Who? Donovan Mitchell?
No, back in the day.
Derrick Williams?
When it was him and DeRozan.
Oh yeah, Larry.
Yeah, how Larry was, but a way better shooter though. Way better shooter than Larry was. But yeah, like his defense prowess.
I liked his game more than Larry. I just never liked Larry. I don't know why. Like every year.
Probably because he played like an old man at the gym.
Yeah, you know that old nigga who you just like, man, this nigga ain't gonna do nothing wet. Like,
yeah, you like, man, hey, somebody get this old ass nigga, man. Somebody teach this old ass nigga up, man. Let me let this old. Yeah, he got that old man game.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's just,
it's not flashy. It doesn't have no umph to it. It's just he got skill.
Yeah, he got skill. It's not that. I don't know. He just looked like a bitch ass nigga to me. I just don't. He just looked like one of them niggas. You like, man, you bitch ass. Like the DeRozan be raw. I'm like, man, the DeRozan be raw. And then he get to the playoffs, and then he lost his nuts. I guess his girl kept it in her purse. So the next year, I'm thinking, okay, man, he can't do this.
I'm so pissed off, bro.
And I'm like.
Every year, what do they do? And every year, who they blame? Every year, DeRozan. Blame DeRozan. I'm like, no, Lowry's not stepping up. Damn it! That's what y'all not looking at.
Nigga wasn't stepping up either.
Huh?
Lowry. I couldn't stand that bitch ass.
He never stood up in the big games in the playoffs, fam.
He did when he got with Toronto.
But Derrick Rose used to eat his ass up.
Oh my God, did he? Derrick Rose ate everybody up.
Hey man, Derrick Rose used to have people looking foolish out there, fam.
Yeah.
That Bulls team would have been dangerous. The Heat one never went to the
Bro, if
finals.
they would have kept Butler.
Hey,
Think
hey,
about if they would have kept
hey,
Butler.
What's
hey,
up? What up, Jamaica?
but hey, the NBA got a new CBA deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it up now, man, and kick it to everybody. Hold on.
Yeah, now they get to gamble on their own team.
Yeah, I know Ridley pissed off.
Bro, but just think about that though. Like you literally get to have stake in your own team, right? So I can gamble on my team now.
So they
I can
basically
literally gamble on my own games now. I own stake in them in their company in the stock. I have to make the stock try to go up any way I can, right? I have to add value to the stock, so I can literally bet on my own games.
Are they contracts still guaranteed?
All right, so this is what's gonna happen. Teams will be given an 80-game schedule for next season in August. Those 80 games will include tournament games, probably 4 that will count in regular season standings. All teams will have 2 more games added to their schedule eventually, so the full 82 game slate is played. The 2 teams that make the tournament final will be 83rd game that won't count in the standings. Among other details, to the Associated Press, players will generally have to appear in at least 65 games in order to be eligible for the top individual awards, such as Most Valuable Player.
Thank God.
The value of contract extensions will rise, and a third 2-way contract will not be available to teams. That's big. That's real big. Which could potentially see
Wait, hold on. Say that again, please. I don't think people caught that.
Yeah, they didn't cop it. I'll do it again.
Say that again, fam.
The maximum value of contract extensions will rise, and a third 2-way contract will not be available to teams.
That's crazy.
Which could potentially see roster sizes grow from 17 to 18. The person spoke on condition of anonymity because neither the league nor the National Basketball Players Association released specific publicly. And the new part of the CBA will be a second luxury tax level that, when reached, will keep teams from using their mid-level exception to sign players. That was a clear compromise.
Mr. X, you gotta mute yourself.
All
right. Good looking, fam.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so another new part is the second luxury tax level, when reached, will keep teams from using their mid-level exception to sign players. That was a clear compromise, given how some teams wanted the so-called upper spending limit that would have essentially installed an absolute ceiling on what
LeBron James
each season and help balance the playing field between the teams that are willing to pay enormous tax bills and those who aren't. The new CBA won't include a return to the policy that would allow high school players to enter the NBA draft. It was discussed and has been an agenda item for months, but the rules won't be changing anytime soon, probably not for at least the term of the next CBA. So
they're not trying to let Bronny James in. They're not trying to let Bronny James in early.
Right, exactly. And also they're basically trying to make sure like the Suns and KD and them don't get Kyrie next year.
Yeah.
Because you know that's out there, right?
I don't really think that KD helps the Suns, fam.
What you mean?
I thought I was trying to tell somebody earlier. I think KD is way too ball dominant for the Suns. He stops their flow. They don't run like an Anthony offense, but they spread the ball out and they they get up on the court.
No, KD fit him perfectly because KD play without the ball. He'll only go ISO is like on the block. He done made his game more into the blocks and stuff because of injuries and stuff, and it helps save his energy. So he goes to the block more now. And plus he doesn't stop the tempo of the game because they got a point guard.
By the way, you reading the new CBA, they really didn't change nothing.
Yeah, they didn't, but that tournament bullshit, that's gonna screw a lot of teams.
Yeah.
That's gonna screw a whole lot of teams, and it's pointless. Like
It makes you like last can go last. You can go from last to first or some shit, basically.
right, exactly. Like if you're exactly. Like
You
if
have a
you're
whole
like
fucked up year. You can have a whole screwed ass year, but literally at the end of the tournament time, you can literally go from the worst to the best.
yeah, exactly. So to me, it's basically helping LeBron. Because LeBron's teams are getting he's done basically. He's just out there just to be out there. So now your team has a even playing field now, but you're still not gonna make it because you guys are damn near in the luxury tax or more. So you still
That's why they did that extra one. Like, well, yeah, you don't have to pay a second luxury tax if you guys go over that part.
right.
Like, we ain't screwing around with y'all no more.
Yeah, Tyrone Church, yeah, it's just like the playing. Like Chance said it. He just explained it perfectly. Like you could be in last place, and if you win your tournament, your ass gonna jump all the way to first place.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. So they gonna have another tournament beside the play-in?
It's a tournament within the season, so it's in the season.
Tournament, okay. It's a tournament within the season, right? Then whoever wins the tournament will play an 83rd game. That 83rd game, they basically, whoever wins it, you basically can say they won position to get ready for the playoffs. The other teams, they're still going to have the play-in. You're going to have the play-in still with the last.
But now one position is down because of that.
Correct. One position is down because of that. Right. So basically, if your ass been whooping everybody ass all year, you do this tournament and lose, you're screwed.
You're doing your job and all of a sudden.
This is dumb as hell.
Exactly.
Yes.
Nigga, we know. Like, we know.
Oh, my God.
They want to go back to college.
Right. It's just like March. It's just like a March Madness.
It's a screwed up March Madness.
That's it.
At least they know. At least the NCAA knows how to screw theirs up. They've been screwing theirs up for years now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course. Well,
this will be the NBA's first start. So let's see how they screw this up.
We already know how college is. College, we've been known. What my boy said, the cake been baked on that HD. The cake been baked on that Bance. It been baked. Them bitch ass dick been baked.
See, this is why. Them owners that own an NFL team, they actually make profit off their team. They make profit like this. The NFL owners, they make profit. The NBA owners, they don't make profit. They always losing money.
Well, because in the NBA, it's guaranteed contracts. Because when Michael Jordan was playing, he raised the value of the league. So when you do that, you raise it up for the players now. The players' contracts will go up. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's supposed
in
to be
the
like
NFL, the NFL is basically it's like a maybe contract. It's like, okay,
NFL got a bum contract, fam.
Right, exactly. Let's say you and this chick meet, boom, y'all get married. Like 2 years, you know what I'm saying? You faithful, but on the back end, you just cheating like a motherfucker. And she basically cut your ass. You done. You don't get shit out of it. You got to pay alimony and everything back on that back end of the contract. So that's why they're trying to fight for it. And not only that, the NFL is making billions of dollars, but guess what the player's median salary is at? $800,000, which is one of the lowest sports in the league. The Premier League, their shit is almost $1 million.
Bro, soccer gets more than
hockey's at $2 million.
Guaranteed though.
So
remember to tell them those are guaranteed contracts.
Exactly. Guaranteed.
All the other sports, anything you sign is guaranteed.
Right. Now, let me give you an example too, Jamaica. Remember Patrick Mahomes, right?
Yeah.
He did that contract, right?
Yeah.
That 10-year, I'm gonna show you something right here. because I argue with my boy at work. I argue with my boy at work, and I killed him on it. He was like,
"Oh man, on the back end. You know they're gonna screw him on the back end of that back end of that contract." Course. And I think that's what Lamar's trying to prevent is that back end of that contract getting screwed on the back end of that, like most of the players do.
Right. Thank you.
That's when that large lump sum comes in. That's when that large lump sum of that money comes in is that back end of that contract.
Right. Now, hold on. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second. I'm going to show you this. This is what these done. See, that's why I keep trying to tell people the media is owned by billionaires. So they're trying to make the fans are so stupid. Not y'all. I'm just saying the fans, like in general, they're dumb as hell because they think, oh, the company's gonna be broke and all of this crap. Oh, they messing with my stream. They knocking my bars down because I'm talking too much. So look at this. You got Patrick Mahomes, who has a $450 million total value. Now, remember they said that, right?
Yeah.
Now, he gets $45 million a year, right? Now, guess how much that 450 is total guaranteed? That's 141 million he got. That's total guaranteed. Now, guess what's fully guaranteed of that contract? Out of that 141 and that 450, he only really getting 63 million plus the 45 million that gets him up to 141. Everything else on the back end, like Chance said, nothing.
You're playing for it. You're playing for it, basically.
Correct.
You're playing for a contract that you already played for.
Right. So if he gets hurt, he's good early on. But the back end, they could cut his ass and not lose nothing.
Yep, lose a dime.
And that's the reason why Lamar is trying to get this fully guaranteed going.
Like Deshaun Watson.
Right. Because of what Deshaun Watson did. But you had Sambos like Kyler Murray and Russell Sierra Wilson take the contract, and then Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes, they were a part of the get along owner game by not taking the fully guaranteed contracts. They just took what was given to them.
They didn't know no better, though. They didn't know no better.
So basically,
they took the contract when they were just in the market. Is that
the only way Patrick Mahomes will get that 450 million guaranteed is if he keep playing the way he playing until his time. But if he get hurt, he's screwed.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we said. Yeah.
Wow. No, Tyrone Church, don't fall for that. It's not because it's a lot of players. Do you know how much the NFL makes the most money out of any league in the world, bro?
Yeah. With the least amount of players, actually.
It's not because it's a lot of players. It's because the owners are making money by giving out these bullshit contracts. And they confuse the fans because the fans are so, it's not their fault that they don't know, but they think that, oh man, it's going to hold the salary cap down. The salary cap goes up every year, every 2 years. So you're always going to be going up.
The owners are always getting the majority share of the contract of the basically the exchange between the players and the owners.
Yep. So this is why they're trying to say Lamar get an agent, because the agent is also a part of the game too.
Yeah, he works with the NFL. He works with the NFL. So does the lawyers.
Correct.
They all work for the NFL.
Correct.
Wow. Fall for the OTO effect.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you just like I told all the others. Lamar just basically fucked himself.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yes, he did. Because now, everybody was like, oh well, you know what's going on with the whole situation. Then you go on Twitter, you put out the fact like, oh, I told them that I requested a trade when
That
I
was
talked to them.
That was smart.
No, that wasn't.
Yes, it
No,
was.
that wasn't. Because now they're gonna use that against him.
No, now you put the time clock back in their hands.
No, it's not, bro. Bro, do you know that Lamar can wait till week 10
Exactly,
and still get his money? He still get his fully guaranteed money. Not only that, he don't even have to really play the full season. He could come back and get franchise tagged again and wait until week 10 again. The Ravens are screwed.
They screwed.
No, they ain't.
They're gonna have to trade him. They're gonna have to trade him, let him walk, or they're gonna have to pay him.
Right, exactly.
So
That's what I'm saying. The Ravens.
No, I'm gonna tell you why they're not screwed. Why they're not screwed is because they're like, look,
don't give me $300 million.
we want to trade you, but don't nobody want you.
Give me the 10.
But dog, they don't have a quarterback.
Franchise tag me twice. I don't care. Keep the $300 million. Franchise tag me twice, and I'll go get it. And I'll go get $250.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like they're killing themselves. Like dog. Like they're not trading. Nobody's wanting him because the Ravens colluded. Everybody knows collusion. Everybody know what happened. The Ravens are dumb because they done convinced y'all fans that they're doing the right thing. They're not. You're not going to have a quarterback to start the season. Then Lamar will wait till week 10, come back, get his fully guaranteed $32 million, which you're going to have to give him. That's his for the year. Then if you decide to do the same thing next year, you can wait till week 10 again. And we all know the Ravens, they don't go get nobody. They're cheap. Wait.
But wouldn't that franchise tag money go up like $5 to $7 million?
Yes, it will. And not only will it go up, he exposed, dog, that they are the ones who's messing up. Because think about it. There are people out there, the fan base, this is under their impression. This is from Sarah and Bobby Trossett, all of them guys, and Engraving, WonderCon, all of these Raven fans. They're under the impression that Lamar is holding them back from getting free agents. He put out there that I requested a trade March 2nd. So he just exposed the Ravens. Bishotti and them are mad because now they're being exposed for being cheap bastards.
Yep.
They're cheap. So now you're definitely not going to get free agents because you're screwing over your franchise quarterback. Then second of all, the players that you helped develop, Hurst, Brown, even though Brown, we all know, ain't that guy, still asked for a trade. Orlando Brown, who just got him a big contract, also won a Super Bowl this past year, asked for a trade. All these people, then you were ranked as the worst strength and conditioning team in the league. The Ravens are screwed. Y'all are screwed.
Like I said, Lamar Jackson is screwing himself, and he know he's screwing himself.
No. If there's no Lamar Jackson, nobody's gonna want to come to the Ravens, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't nobody. You think they care? You think they care about that? I'm like, bruh, they the Ravens. They don't care about that.
No, the players do, man. I'm talking about the other players. The other players that are free agents, right? They literally get to decide where they're going to go.
Bruh, they don't care. Bruh, if they ain't got nobody, what makes you think they care if a big-time free agent wants to come? They ain't got nobody when he was there, so what makes you think they care now?
So that's my point. Just pay him the goddamn money. You don't get anybody anyway.
No, what they thought was, see, I said this a long time ago. I said this when this came up. I told everybody, I said he's not gonna get what y'all think he's gonna get. Everybody like, oh man, but he doing this, he doing that. He doing this, he doing that.
Okay, I said, bro. But we know that trade. We already knew. I knew that before you. I'm the one who predicted he was going to be on the franchise tag. I
said this way before. I said this in 2019 when he won the MVP. I said, bro, he's not gonna get what you think he's gonna get. Everybody's like, why? Because he don't have an agent. They don't like that. Two.
That's bullshit. Nope, that's bullshit. Because Roquan Smith just signed.
Roquan Smith is a middle linebacker.
Doesn't matter.
Middle linebacker, quarterback.
Doesn't matter.
Linebacker, quarterback. Who make the most money?
Doesn't
Who
matter.
make the most money?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
It
matter.
does matter.
He signed
Different position.
sir. No, he basically did it himself. He basically negotiated his own contract. It's not that. They don't want the market to go up because they want
exactly
it down. We know this already. But the Ravens have screwed themselves. The Ravens did this a long time ago. Y'all wasted your Super Bowl defense. Y'all wasted your time. The Ravens don't pay nobody. Ed Reed even told everybody that. So I don't know why everybody who's a Raven fan surprised at this bullshit.
Yep.
It's like Ed Reed been exposed it. T Sizzle been exposed it. Everybody know they don't pay nobody.
But here's the thing. You said T Sizzle is supposed to T Sizzle got paid.
When? He left the Ravens.
No, he got paid. They did him the same way. They did him, Chris McAllister, and Ray Lewis the same way.
No, I'm talking about later on down the line. He left.
Oh no, he left because when Lamar Jackson was coming in the fold, they got rid of him because he was sticking up for Joe.
Well, anyway, all I'm saying is they don't pay nobody. This is how they doing stuff. And plus, he didn't screw himself. He can wait till week 10 and get a $32 million contract this year, fully guaranteed. So he good. And then whenever they're gonna do the same thing.
That's why I said when what's his face? Everybody Jim Irsay is in Baltimore. He's talking to the right. He's in Baltimore. He must be talking about trying. I'm like Jim Irsay.
Jim Irsay and them are going after either Will Levis or
that's what I said. I said if they talking about something, it ain't about acquiring Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, but Lamar's straight though. He's in a great position. Like, keep fighting for it. When week 10 come, that's when you sign your little 32, get your 32, do what you got to do. That's on the Ravens because I don't believe y'all team is gonna make the playoffs this year, even with him. Because y'all don't get nobody on offense. Y'all keep getting all these cheap ass rental cars. Y'all got Aguilar. This nigga ain't gonna do shit, so that's why I said
Aguilar is there. Aguilar, they ain't depending on no Aguilar. Aguilar is there to be the fourth guy.
Who your first guy?
They look at here's what they plan is. They probably gonna get rid of the guys. They probably gonna get rid of. They probably gonna get rid of Prochet and
Of course they gonna get rid of Prochet. He ain't shit. Who else?
They gonna get rid of Prochet and what's the
Robinson.
Wallace. They probably gonna get rid of those two. They're probably. I said this. I kept saying it. Everybody talking about, oh well, what do you think about? I said, bro, they'll probably get somebody in the draft. That's probably they plan.
I don't think they're gonna get nobody in the draft. If they do, it's gonna be probably third or fourth round. I think they're going defense. I think the Ravens are gonna do what the Ravens.
Only way they go defense is if they go corner.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna go defense, bro. They're gonna build. They're gonna add to that secondary, and then they're gonna add to that defense. I'm telling you, they'll probably get a receiver like.
But here's the thing, though. I said this. I was like, everybody's like, oh, well, they might go corner. I was like, well, I wouldn't be surprised if they go corner. But then when I heard that they was looking at Darius Slay, I was like, well, I already knew that wasn't gonna go through.
But that's what I'm saying is I know, dog. I know the Ravens, dog.
Because everybody talking about they're gonna bring Marcus Peters back. I said, no, they ain't.
No, Peters is gone.
No, they ain't gonna bring him back because when I heard they were looking at Darius Slate, I said, nope, they not bringing Peters back.
No, they weren't gonna bring him back anyway. Plus, he overrated. He should have been gone. I don't know why they signed him to that deal. But the thing is, they're gonna fill that they're gonna fill their defense out, man. They're not finna get nothing for offense like that. They'll probably either get a receiver or a quarterback down the line. And
the quarterback down the line, I see them doing that possibly the 4th or 5th round.
That's what I'm talking about. That's down the line, nigga. 4th and 5th, that's down the line, right? You got the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. The first 3 picks
But
you guys don't get
a
used.
lot of people, and of course, a lot of people are already saying they think they're probably gonna make a trade during the draft, like they did last year.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see them doing it.
And the person that they might trade, and I saw this coming. The person that they might trade Patrick Queen.
Of course they trading Queen. Why would you keep Queen? He ain't do shit
Because
last year. Roquan came.
No, because when they brought who was that? They brought that linebacker from Michigan, Josh Ross. They brought him in. He played during the preseason, and I said they liked what they saw.
No, I know that, but their plan was supposed to be both of them in there doing their thing. But during the season, Queen took a step back because I told everybody he's more of an outside backer. He's not a Mike. And when y'all traded and got Roquan, I knew his time was over. Because why would you keep him when you got Ross over here balling? Ross is a natural outside backer. McQueen is in this new era a tweener backer. Like you don't know if he's inside or out. He's like Van Der Esch to me, but he's better. He's a little better, but he's like that type of linebacker. You don't know where to put them at. You just put them out there. Once you got Roquan Smith, yeah, you trade him. You trade him tomorrow.
And then everybody was like, "Why did y'all trade?" I said, "Bro, I saw Will Clark being traded at the end of the season. I said, yep, he getting traded.
He should have been traded last year, but his value wasn't that
high.
high.
His value was low.
Right.
They tried to do that last year, but his value was too low.
Right.
But they was like, well, we like what we saw with Hamilton, so we gonna go with Hamilton.
Yeah, Hamilton was straight. He did good last year. For a rookie, you know, he played better than a lot of guys in the safety. He made some plays too. Hamilton straight. Like I said, they're good at defense. Ravens have always been defense oriented. They're great at that. I knew 2 years ago they weren't ever going to pay Lamar, whether he had an agent or whether he didn't have an agent. He wasn't going to sign, bro. I already know what it is. They got Lamar and thought he wasn't going to be that good. They thought they could just use him as a stopgap guy and they can go get somebody else. When he proved them wrong, they were stuck. So then they were like, damn, what the hell we're going to do? Because they don't want to pay him the money. What their dumbasses should have done is like what Jerry dumbass should have did with Dak. Should have paid him 2 years early where you good on the back end. You would have been fine. So if any time came up, you would have been good to go. So
but here's the problem with that. When they did that deal, I remember when Dak was going through that. I remember he won them 2 games. This was like he came up there. He was like, "Okay, we agreed to a deal. Deal is basically all we gotta do is put pen to paper." He go out there, win 2 games. Then the agent come back and said, "Oh, the price just went up."
Of course, that's what you're supposed to do. But that's what an agent, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
But that's why I told everybody. I said, man, Dak, he gonna get his money, but Jerry Jones is basically gonna squeeze him out because he gonna tell him like, look, I deal with you. I'm not dealing with him.
Yeah, and I understand that, but see, that's opposite philosophies in that. Jerry screwed himself anyway. So it was gonna go
and
up.
Then everybody was
That's the market goes up. Like Daniel Jones tried to ask for Mahomes money. And the Giants laughed in his face like, man, if you don't go, but and he got an agent. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter about whether he has an agent or not. They are when they brought that contract out, talking about that injury. See, nobody caught that injury clause. Nobody caught that shit. That if he goes the whole year without an injury, then he'll get that 172. Then if he's on the team after, I think what they said, 8 games or something like that, he gets the $200 million guaranteed. I told people, okay, that's bullshit because he's still only getting 133 at the signing. So at the end of the day, he's not guaranteed that other money. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. What are you talking about? It was a bad contract. He did what he was supposed to do. Their thing is, They should have done 2 years ago, right after Josh Allen signed his deal. That's when they should have came. Boom, this is what we got. They would have been straight. The market still.
But here's the thing. Well, here's the thing with that. I brought that up. I said everything was rolling, everything was riding high. Everything. Cause I was like, oh, they finna pay him. They gonna pay him. Then boom. Then the Cleveland. Then it was against Cleveland. Then boom, he gets injured. I was like, uh-oh, that ain't good.
No, that year, no. You talking about that year he got hurt in Cleveland?
Yeah, he got hurt in Cleveland when he was trying to run away from the defender, and the defender dove at his leg, and that's how he hurt himself. That's how he sprained his ankle.
Oh, I thought that was the year after Josh got
hurt. No, that was. So I was like, uh-oh, that ain't good. I mean, and then the next year, then I was like, okay. Then when the injury happened up in who was that? Denver. I was like, uh-oh, that definitely ain't good, because I don't know if Lamar got a weak immune system. I don't know what it is. But he just seemed to get sick.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, but dog, like when you don't have a line and you don't have the weapons, of course you're gonna get hurt. And then not only that, bro, like that don't have nothing to do with it. Guys get hurt all the time. If you look at Lamar Jackson's like his health history, he's played at least 85% of his games, like in his total career. So that ain't
if I get disconnected, fam, I'm gonna come back on if you still up.
All right.
And then I said, well, who was there? I'm like, okay, everything, you pass all that. So I was like, well, hey.
Bro, it's not even that, bro. They never believed in Lamar from the get-go. I'm telling you. They wanted Lamar to be a receiver or running back. The Ravens got him thinking he was going to be a stopgap player. Even if he would not have gotten hurt these past 2 years, they still weren't paying him that money, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The league was trying to get out of his Michael. The league was trying to get out of his Michael Vick era and get back into traditional quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't want him because they don't want him to succeed, bro. If he succeeds, you're gonna have more quarterbacks like him. They could deal with Mahomes because Mahomes ain't like that. Mahomes just got a cannon. He can scramble, but he's not on that level. So that's
they just know they can deal with light skinned niggas. It's dark skinned niggas that they have a problem dealing with.
Yeah, and then when you made the video about Arthur Blank, I was like, what y'all thought Arthur Blank was gonna say? Thought Arthur Blank was finna jump out there. He's like, look, I tried this experience before. And it didn't work.
No, Arthur Blank is a goddamn hypocrite and an idiot. All he had to do was say, like, I don't have no comment for it. I just wish him the best and move on. He said that shit because he's a part of the collusion.
Yep.
He didn't have to say that, nigga. Every owner knows how
to comment.
Word.
No comment.
He specifically wanted to say that. And I know because I saw the shit. And I saw his body language.
Exactly. I'll tell you exactly. I'll tell you exactly where he couldn't say it on TV, but here's what he really wanted to say. Like, look, I tried with Michael Vick. He lied to me.
That ain't have nothing.
I ain't doing that again.
Bro, that had nothing to do with Vick. Okay, then let me ask you this, smart guy. Why would you go after Deshaun Watson last year if you tried it with Vick already?
I can tell you why. I can't.
Why?
It's like, look. As far as he thought, okay, Sean Watson, he got a little heat on him, but I know he's innocent. So I'm gonna try to go after him.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But there's no allegations of Lamar, nothing to come out, but you go after a guy who had allegations on him, who didn't ask for 230. Cleveland just came in with that offer because they knew Atlanta was gonna go get him. They wouldn't have made that offer if they knew Atlanta wasn't going to get him. That's why I kept telling these stupid people that's the only reason why he got 230, because Cleveland made sure that they could get him. But you can't come back the year later, nigga, and talk about his playing style when he got hurt in the pocket twice. That don't make no sense. Then you're saying, well, you know, his style, I don't know how it's gonna last, and you know that's why we not, bro. You just went after a guy who hasn't played for 2 years, bro. You don't make any sense. Now, if he would have never went after him last year, I'd have been like, okay, he has a legitimate reason to say what he's saying. But come on, dog. You honestly think Ritter is better than a 70% Lamar Jackson? Get the hell out of here.
Ritter. He basically let everybody know, look, we got Dustin Ritter. That's as close as black as we gonna get.
Man, all right. We'll see what happens. When you don't make the playoffs, I don't want to hear no excuse. You're going to get flamed by everybody. And owners.
And then everybody talking about, the commanders should. I said, bro, they ain't in the position to do that right now.
Why are they not? They could get
They trying to get what's his face on up out of there. They trying to hurry up and get him gone.
Okay, that's fine, Trey, but that don't got nothing to do with paying about, dog. Do you know the business of how it works? That don't have nothing to do with it. He can still sign him and do all of that. And then the next owner come, he just takes it under his belt now. That's it. They don't want to pay this guy. It ain't because of injury. It ain't because that they think he gonna lie to him. It's because Chance said it best. He a dark ass nigga, and from the get-go, what was the whole thing they put out there on Lamar Jackson? He's a wide receiver. He needs to go to another position. He proved them wrong. They're still in their feelings. Now they know they owe him money. They're really pissed off at the Browns, like you said the last stream we was on. They're really mad at the Browns because the Browns had no business giving them that big of a contract. But the Browns are like, screw all.
Yeah, everybody like to piggyback off of that. Everybody talking about, oh well, you know, Eric DeCosta, he should do this. I was like, brother, let me tell you something. Eric DeCosta ain't finna do a damn thing because Steve Bisciotti is telling him, I don't care what you done came up with, I'm not giving them nothing.
Okay, but I understand that's what I'm saying, but I'm telling you, Trey, it doesn't matter. They weren't gonna give him nothing anyway. That's what I'm saying. I know your organization. How long did it take for y'all to get a actual quarterback for y'all? Like 10 or 12 years. Flacco. Then Flacco was struggling and the offense was struggling. Why? Y'all had a cheap-ass, garbage-ass offensive coordinator. When y'all changed the mid-season, what happened? Y'all won the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. They're cheap. I understand it. Business-wise, that's what they do. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. I'm not rolling with the owners. I want these players to get guaranteed contracts because they deserve it. They have the most violent.
They're literally the only sport that does deserve it.
Right. They literally deserve it. You know, hockey does too, because them niggas.
Hockey. They definitely deserve hockey.
Yeah, hockey and football are the two most dangerous sports. So
but baseball should be the sport that is literally the least guaranteed.
Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. So that's all I'm saying, Trey. Even if he wouldn't have got hurt, I feel what you're saying from a logistics standpoint. Yes, he got hurt twice. That hurts him. But at the end of the day, if you look at his record and his body of work, dog, he's played in over 80% of his games. So his body of work says he's going to be fine. Joe Burrow got hurt his first season, ACL. Why? He didn't have weapons. He didn't have a line. He didn't have shit. So what did they do? They brought in a team for him, and we seen Burrow can actually play because he has talent around him. When you're going into a season where this is the Ravens in mode, I'm not upset with the Ravens because this is who the Ravens are. I know who they are, so I'm not even upset about the shit. But I know that they weren't going to pay him even if he was healthy. They not gonna pay that nigga no, and then you negotiating yourself. This nigga ain't finna get no money from me. That's their mindset. That's all I'm saying is the Ravens are screwing themselves because if you knew you weren't gonna pay him, you should have traded him 2 years ago, and you could have got something for him. But now that you done colluded and hated on the man, now you can't trade him. So you screwed yourself. Because all he got to do is say, I'm going to wait till week 10. I'm still getting my money, regardless if I sign the tag now or week 10, I still get that money guaranteed to me. He good. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not caving in yet. I'll wait till week 10, sign my tag, boom, let's go play. Whatever happens, happens. If they still don't get a deal done at the end of the off season, hey, they can franchise tag him non-exclusive again, try this again next year. Lamar, he can have him another vacation. Shit, I still got my 32 plus other investments he has. The guy's a very bright young man. So he good. He can wait till next year again, week 10. And guess what happens? The Ravens kill themselves because they don't have a quarterback to count on. I'm just saying. I mean, do you see Huntley winning you guys the early part of the season? I'm just saying. Could he win?
Like I said, when it comes to Huntley, everybody talking, oh, what do you think about, with Huntley? I said, bro, I think with us getting rid of Greg Roman,
right,
winning a new offensive coordinator, I think it's gonna take the handcuffs off of Huntley.
Okay. I mean, I think this offensive coordinator, I don't know how good he is because that was Kirby Smart's system. So
right. I believe he's better than the last regime. I'll put it that way. He'll probably
anybody, you better than Greg Roman. I mean, shit. Everybody better than Greg Roman. I mean, like I said, look, we'll see, but I don't see anybody who y'all gonna throw it to. Now, we'll see what y'all draft. I still think y'all going to draft the first 3-4 rounds defense. Then I think y'all will probably go receiver. Then y'all will go back to probably line and then defense. And, that's what I see. I mean, hey, like I said, I know how the Ravens think. I just, in my heart of hearts, I really believe they wouldn't have paid him anyway. I just don't see it. Well, Adam Thielen's on the back end. Kazim, he on that back end, so I don't know how much he got left in him. We'll see, but he looked like he lost a lot last year because that other guy stood up. That other guy was out playing him. Osborne was out playing him last year, along with Jefferson.
And then when they was at the meeting or whatever, I remember they asked Robert Kraft about Lamar Jackson. He was like, that's up to Bill. He's like, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's up to Bill. And then Bill Belichick was like, well, he ain't free.
I mean, I don't buy that bullshit ass story. I just think the Patriots wanted to put their name in the headlines. That's all. I don't. I said he not going to New England. They Mac Jones is they guy. Right. Thank you, Matt. I mean, everybody saw that. Like, come on, really? Is this what y'all?
And then what you call? They try to say, oh well, Detroit wants him. Well, Detroit wants him. Man, Dan Campbell came out and shot that down quick.
I mean, but I knew Detroit wasn't gonna get him, man, because they colluded against him. Everybody in the draft wanted him to play receiver. He proved them wrong. So now they're trying their best to spin these narratives. The public ain't going for that shit because we know it's a narrative. It's like, come on, like, listen, stop it. Like, we know.
And then my only problem with this whole narrative thing, my only person, because I expected from the media, but the one person I had a problem with was doggone Brandon Marshall. I'm like,
I didn't like that either.
I heard when he said, "Oh, why ain't his teammates sitting?" I'm like, bro, you must ain't been watching, because his teammates has been supporting him.
Right, that's what I was like. What is Brandon Marshall trying to be an entertainer now, dog.
Talking about some when Ryan Fitzpatrick was going through his contract, I held out. I'm like, bro, you comparing Lamar Jackson to Ryan Fitzpatrick? Come on now, dog.
That's not.
Now, if I want to get real messy with it, you the same asshole that caused your teammate to lose his life.
Yeah, that is true. I wouldn't say that though.
Duran Williams.
Trey,
you are the reason that happened.
But Trey, you can't say that. That's a low blow, man. That's cutting real deep. You gonna go that deep?
I'm like, bruh. Everybody in Denver know that. There ain't no secret. Everybody in Denver know about that incident.
Yeah, we know that, but Trey, you gotta have, maybe because I'm older now, but you gotta have some empathy, dog. You can't that hurt, dog. That'll break that man a relapse and go back to smoking and drinking again, dog. That hurt.
That's why I told him. I'm like, man, y'all do know this dude is bipolar, right? This dude's crazy.
But he's gotten better now, Trey. He did the right stuff to get better. He was wrong. Listen, I agree with you. He's wrong, like in what he said, because Lamar's teammates have done nothing but support
him. It's like what you call even say. He's like, dog, I would take a pay cut to have him back on the team.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews was like, look, I'll take a pay cut to have him back on the team.
Yeah, like listen, like I said, I'm not a fan of Mark Andrews, but I would have him on my team because he's loyal. Mark is very loyal, dog, and he loved it. He loved Lamar, dog. I can't ride. I liked it Marshall as a receiver back in the day, but I can't ride with him on this. He's wrong.
No.
The players have done nothing but show Lamar respect, love. Sammy Watkins said one thing, but Sammy Watkins was an idiot. But other than that,
I say this myself. He didn't think that was gonna get out.
Yeah.
Once he got out, and then they found out that it was him that said it, it was like,
yeah,
I should have said that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I think the reporter who did it, I think that was tasteless. They shouldn't have put that out there, but they were doing so much to devalue Lamar, they threw it out there. So I understand.
That's why when he was like, no. One thing he said, "Oh, I talked to former Ravens, and I wanted them to come on the show and talk about it, and they all told me no." I'm like, "Cause they know what you gonna do."
Yeah,
they know what that. They like, no, bro, I'm not finna talk about that. I'm not going on your show and talking about that because I already know what you gonna do. You everybody gonna see it. You gonna put it out there, and it's gonna be plastered all over the front page.
No, I understand this shit, but yeah, Brandon Marshall was out of bounds for that. His teammates have done nothing, especially I can't think of the fullback name who used to be a D-tackle. Ricard.
Patrick Ricard.
Yeah, he did a great interview on Bobby Trossett's channel, and
yeah,
he did nothing but support Lamar. I'm not a fan of Bobby Trossett. I think he getting paid under the table a little bit, but Ricard that was a great interview. Like, I give him respect on that. That was a great interview, and he was asking him some tough questions, and Richard still stood by his guy. So I don't know what Brandon Marshall the hell he was talking about, because I'm like, how? His teammates have done nothing but support. They supported him for the past 4 years. He's played.
Yep.
So I don't know what that was, man. I think he was just trying to get some clicks.
Yep. That's all. Yep, that's all that was.
Mm-hmm. That's how it is. Man. I try to get into the XFL. I can't get into it.
Let me guess. They don't have no faces on the XFL.
No, it's not they don't have no faces. They just keep recycling the same freaking quarterbacks and players. And they're not that good. Like, they weren't good in the NFL, so why are you bringing them in now? USFL was better to me last year than this because they actually had some quarterbacks. These quarterbacks, man, I think they got the bottom of the barrel.
Yep. Cause some of them, I'll be like, well, I'm like, some of them guys, like, you got, I'm like, bruh, Vic Beasley has failed to the bottom.
Who?
Vic Beasley.
Oh, Vic Beasley, he's still playing?
Yeah, he playing the XFL.
Oh man, wow.
I was like, bruh, this dude has failed all the way to the bottom. True, I knew his career was over when Chuck Smith ripped him to pieces.
Yeah.
He did that radio interview and he ripped Vic Beasley to pieces.
What's up, Scrub? Here go the link. Bring your ass up here, Scrub. I need to talk to you about your quarterback. Your quarterback said he wanted to get paid. He wanted to get paid like Patrick Mahomes.
Scrub, what is your Giants thinking, fam? What is your Giants thinking, fam, with that contract for your boy? You need to come up and explain that.
They was like, oh no, this is it. We're gonna get rid of
Daniel Jones. That was just highway retarded.
Daniel Jones came in the office and wanted a contract bigger than Mahomes.
Like he was literally worth it too.
Hey, nigga, they went like this, nigga. Hey, remember that meme, Leonardo DiCaprio?
Nah, all he did was just point at his skin.
Oh, it's like this, like
he gave a little arrow pointing towards the skin color.
Yeah, it's like this. He'll be looking at Steven like this. Man, he'll be like this. Hold on. Hey, Steve. Did that nigga didn't ask me for that money? Yeah, boss. I think he done asked you for it out more than Mahomes. More than the mayonnaise, nigga. You asked me more than the mayonnaise, nigga? Oh, no. Get your ass out of here. Come back tomorrow, mother. He like did like this. He drunk on that like, you tripping.
I'm telling you, Steph.
No, that nigga Chance gonna do like your boy on Head of State, Bernie Mac. Just at the end, do this like, oh, what's up? What's wrong with you? Talk about you want more than the mayonnaise ketchup. Is you out your damn mind?
Oh man, tell me.
Yeah, Kazim, I done lost it. I did the meme and everything.
They done lost it, bro.
I don't know what made him think that shit. I'd have been, nigga, he got an agent. That make me not want an agent now. I'm looking at the agent like, nigga, is you serious? This Daniel Jones, nigga.
Like maybe you need to get an agent, huh? See what Daniel Jones got?
Bro, this nigga's, I'm like, nigga, is you serious if you don't go sit your ass down? They said, listen, we'll give you more than he said, no, I'm talking about Daniel Jones. Oh, hell yeah. We'll give you more than that. That's it, nigga.
For real. That's about as far as they willing to go.
Yeah, we'll give you more than Yak. Yak Prescott his drunk ass.
Man.
Dog,
wait, hold on. But tell me I was not right about Zeke. Just tell me I wasn't right about Zeke. I told you Pollard was the better fit. He's the better fit for that offense. And he just runs the ball.
He's gonna flame out.
No, but I said to you is that I told you I didn't disagree with you, big. I didn't disagree with you, big bro. I'm just saying this is what I felt like. Pollard is a guy. I watched him at Memphis. He's great at what he does, but he needs a complimentary back to take the pressure off of him. So
yeah. We agree on that.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
Like if you can find somebody. Now you got rid of Zeke. That's cool. If you can find somebody that can help him with his touches, so he don't run himself. I don't want them to do him like Gruden did Cadillac Williams.
Yeah.
Cadillac was the same type.
Literally into the mud.
Yeah, he was the same type of running back. He remember he split carries with Ronnie Brown. It was like better one or the other. They both. I kept telling people they're both great, but they just need a complimentary back. They'll be fine. That's why you saw Ronnie Brown career. He lasted a little longer because they got Ricky Williams.
Yeah, that put a little bit more length to his career. Sure did.
But if Cadillac would have got that, I don't want to see Pollard be the same way. I don't want him.
Cadillac got done dirty, man.
I just want another nigga with him, so he can be the feature back. I have no problem, but you got to have somebody rotating with him, and I think he'll be fine.
Or get burnt out like an Arian Foster.
Yeah, like Arian Foster, Todd Gurley. They ran Steven Jackson into the ground. That was my guy for the Rams. That was my guy.
Yeah, nobody else.
They ran him into the ground.
That's when they were still doing single back offenses.
Yeah, because remember they had another situation like this with Dallas. Remember Barber and Jones. And they got rid of Jones. When they got rid of Jones, Barber, they ran him into the ground. And God rest Barber's soul, he died, I think, last year, the year before. I remember him playing for Minnesota, dog. I loved him in college. He was a beast. It was him and Lawrence Maroney in Minnesota. And they was killing the Big Ten.
Now, what the heck up with my quarterback now?
Your quarterback, nigga, walked in the meeting and said, I am Daniel Jones, and I want more money than Mahomes. That nigga looked at him like this with his yak, with a guard. You looked at his boys. Hey, you heard this nigga? Hold on. Hold on.
Late night snacks on my blunts. Oh yeah. You gotta have late night snacks. Gotta have late night snacks with the blunts, boy.
You gotta walk back outside, then come back late.
Listen, first of all, I ain't mad at him for asking. Listen, you won't get it if you don't ask. That's
the worst thing they can do is say no.
Exactly.
Man,
like. I still don't even like the fact that we had to give him so much, but I understand. But I know what time it is. I'm like, listen, he a free agent.
Bro, you stuttering. You don't know what the hell you talking about. Stop lying.
I just want that.
You trying to justify this any way you can. You know damn well you can't.
They did. They was like, oh man, they do.
I missed you. But this one you can't get out of, fam. That was just redunculous.
So
I know the Giants were gonna have to pay him.
What are y'all gonna do with Saquon? Y'all gonna get rid of him after this year?
Hey, we'll take him.
You don't need no one else.
Hold up, man. We need him in Tampa, nigga.
Hey, we'll take him. You see what we do with running backs? We revive them.
How many running backs do you need, Chance?
I can't.
Every time we get a good running back, somebody else gets them. Every time we get a good running back for cheap, somebody else pays them more because they look better in our offense.
Listen, Linda. You got me backed in the corner. I can't lie. Yeah. But I still want him, though, nigga. Right. I'm just saying. Like, I at least want the nigga to come down to the palm trees, smoke up a couple palm trees. Be all right.
Nah, hey, you know what? But I will give up Trey Lance, and I'll give up Garoppolo, Trey Lance right now, and a pick. If you give us Lamar Jackson, though, I'll take that.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
I ain't going for that.
Why not? You get 2 quarterbacks and a pick.
Yeah, that's a good deal to me.
It's a good deal. What you talking about, fam?
But I know how we operate.
Give up no Garoppolo. Garoppolo free agent. Garoppolo already gone.
Nigga, operate. Y'all niggas have y'all made any moves in free agency?
The biggest move, the best move they ever got was Nelson bleeping Aguilar.
Hold on. Like the dude on Fifth Element. Who?
Nelson bleeping Aguilar.
Wait, Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah, that's who the Ravens signed. Aguilar.
What? That's who they got to help Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, best receiver in the league, don't you know?
Yep.
I thought he was the greatest.
But I will. Even though y'all talking about
I thought he was the GOAT.
all this, y'all laughing at that. I figured out his problem. The reason why he was struggling so much early on in his career, because they kept force-feeding him the ball. They figured out, like, oh, he's not a number 1, he's a number 3. Then that's when he started thriving a little bit.
Whatever you say, man. What I don't know what kind of concept.
So your biggest free agent.
Okay, so who's
You hold on. Did you just pay Kenny Galladay out the nose? And what did he do for y'all?
He ain't do jack squat, but you know what?
Exactly.
He was something before he got paid.
Exactly.
He was actually viable before he got paid. Nelson Aguilar was never viable.
You got an echo, Chance.
Shit, my bad. I'm driving. My bad.
Yeah, but like I said, who's better, Nelson Aguilar or Todd Pinkston?
Pinkston was way better.
Nelson Aguilar is a good receiver, but compared to him, no.
No, Nelson Aguilar is just a guy.
He's from here, and I don't like Todd Pinkston.
Listen, Nelson Aguilar is just a guy. Let's just call it what it is.
Let me ask you this then. Nelson Aguilar or Freddie Mitchell?
Nelson Aguilar, I would over Freddie.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Nelson Aguilar. Because Freddie Mitchell is trash, dude.
Okay, Dion. Oh, I know he is. So is Aguilar. Dion Branch or Nelson Aguilar?
Dion Branch. It depends on what system you put him in. When he was in the New England system, he's balling. When he went to Seattle, he fell off a little bit.
Fell off a little bit. That dude was off a bridge, a cliff.
He was free falling.
I just don't see. I just feel like this. If you're gonna go get a Nelson Aguilar, just pay my dog his money. Call it a day.
Right.
I mean, like, come on. It's like, stop it.
No, that's the whole thing.
They should have just left him in free agency.
Right, exactly. What's up, Kazina? Made it up here. What up, little bro? That's my little brother.
What's good?
Y'all.
What's good, fellas? Good.
Chilling.
Up here with the big dogs.
Yeah, got family everywhere. So let y'all know, man, we deep around here. You know, Scrub, if you got a problem, we'll jump them Giants, nigga.
Yeah, you feel free to jump them. I ain't losing no sleep over them. Them boys will be fine. Or they won't.
I can't believe it. So y'all just gonna let Saquon walk, huh, Scrub?
Yo, that's the thing I'm trying to figure.
Because
now, obviously, the chances are they ain't gonna really do nothing until like June and try to get an extension done. But I already knew what the priority was. They was going to make sure they kept Daniel Jones.
But if Daniel Jones does his job, they can kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They could. I mean,
the dude's trash.
East, I mean, shit. You just got to worry about the Eagles.
That's really it.
Kind of mid.
Man, that dude's trash.
Jesus.
Listen, I like him either. But I know the Giants. They wasn't gonna get off of him.
They was not gonna let him walk.
No.
I was like, everybody like, oh, they did Saquon dirty. I was like, dog, Saquon has been getting hurt these past couple years. So, like, yeah, he played well this year. He played long enough. He played long enough for them to make the playoffs. But these past couple years, boy, it's been shaky.
They should just keep giving the ball to him at this point.
No, that's what they need to do. But you know how the league is. You know how they gonna try to.
You know they MO on running backs. Running backs are expendable. You can always find another running back.
If he's just a guy, yeah, you can find another one. I mean, listen, it's gonna happen, but like, they can't replace Saquon. They ain't got no one.
Really can't. He's elite. He's very elite. And plus, he ain't got no receivers. So I mean,
right now they just trying to piecemeal it together. I mean, they got one. That was a good addition.
Oh, baby, you know that bring Odell back. I said, good luck with that.
Listen, if they bring Odell back, I didn't want him anyway. At least
that would be cool. Hey, that would be a nice little addition. Him and Daniel Jones. I might actually watch that.
I'm just not trying to pay him the damn bag.
He don't want no. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, he wants $20 million." He's like, "Dog, I don't want no $20 million."
No, I know he don't want $20 million. Just 4 ain't enough.
How much does he want?
They don't know.
He wants more than 4, but that's about all we know.
Oh yeah, he. Oh no. He cool, but he ain't that cool though.
Like I wouldn't mind giving him like $6 million.
Might well bump it up to 10.
I mean, hey, if he could get it, I ain't mad at him.
I'm like 10. That's cool. 10. That seems fair.
I mean, if the thing on Juju could get that, shoot.
I think Juju got way more than that.
He made a great point there. No, who that was Squirrel that said that. He made a great point. That was a great point.
Juju got way more than that. I think Juju got like 30.
Juju is
that was 30 for the total. I'm talking about like in just like 1 year deal. Like, come on.
Well, he basically, I already knew he was gonna cash himself out of.
I think Juju got a 3-year deal. Let me see.
Yeah, he is a 3-year for. He go to New England, right?
Yeah.
My goodness.
My bad. I had to get some more lick.
Are you good?
Yeah, but I already knew that Juju was basically gonna cash himself out of Kansas City anyway.
I only get 2 days off. I drank when I can.
I thought, did you just have a whole week off?
No, nigga. What you talking about? Shit, let me know when that week went.
Word.
I'm like, he must got vacation time.
I had that vacation time, boy.
No, I had 2 days off. I had Friday and Saturday off. Because I had to handle some business and shit.
Unfortunately, I gotta go into there.
I wish I had a whole week off. I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell. I gotta go to jury duty Tuesday, but at least I get paid though.
Oh, you said jury duty? Oh no.
Don't.
I told them folks I had to take care of a disabled lady. And missed.
I don't care. I'm getting paid.
I hear you. And
what's up, Chappelle? Chilling. We in here talking about the capping ass Ravens. Daniel Jones was talking.
Listen, I ain't mad at Jones.
And then talking about my sorry ass Bucks. So,
oh Lord, but oh my gosh,
because the one thing Jones asking for that much money does, at least, is like he's not trying to lower the market. He's trying to keep it. He's trying to increase that.
But he's stupid though. I wouldn't never ask for no Mahomes money. I'd have wanted the Kirk Cousins or the Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson deal.
Yeah, that is true.
He would have got his money fully.
No, that's true. I'm like, yo, listen, I need Kirk Cousins.
Maybe Kirk Cousins.
Especially after he just beat
Kirk Cousins, maybe. Sean Watson would have laughed his ass out the door.
Because look at this though. He's getting $160 million total value. He's $40 million a year, and total guaranteed is $105 million, and fully guaranteed is only $82 million of that.
Yeah,
that Prescott contract is still shitting on his, and Dak's contract not that impressive.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. And this is why I said, hold on. This is why I said Daniel Jones got screwed. Not Daniel Jones. This one, Dak got screwed over. Because after this year, Jerry Jones could be like, rip. See ya. Bye-bye.
No, Jerry keeping him. Jerry restructured his deal this offseason.
How much years Dak got left? He still got what? 2 years, or is it you going to last year?
I think it's 2 years or 3. I think 3 at the most. Hold on.
Because I know he had some void years in that contract.
That's what I'm saying. The void years. That's what I was saying. The void years. He could have easily ripped that contract up after this year.
Nah, because once you start restructuring money and sending some of that stuff back, it's hard. You can't really get rid of guys after that because dead cap would be too ridiculous.
No, that's what restructuring is. They push it more to the back end. So the front end, they have room to sign people. That's all they do. They just move the money to the back end. That's what I'm saying. All the Ravens got to do is that shit, and they good.
Bro, do you realize how many contracts they restructured?
Not enough to get their dang quarterback back.
They restructured. They've been restructured. If I'm not mistaken, I think they still restructuring Ronnie Stanley's deal.
Whose fault is that?
Okay, but I'm saying though, but dog, all you got to do is move a lot of his stuff to the back end. You won't get hurt early on, and then you can restructure it again after his 3rd year. You good to go.
And if he's playing well for you, you could always sign him to extension afterward, and then
right.
And the cap's going up. Ain't like it's going down. The only reason it went down was because of the pandemic. That kind of messed all the teams over. But unless something like that happens again, the cap's just going to go up. And these teams be fine.
They ain't had no problem bringing Roquan in and giving him 100.
Exactly.
Yep.
But look at what we get. But look at what we gave up to get him. Gave up a whole 2nd round pick.
You ain't had no choice but to sign him.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I mean,
he gave up who for who?
Roquan.
Gave up a whole 2nd round pick to get Roquan Smith. So we gave up a lot to get him.
Yeah,
but listen,
but think about it though. What 2nd round are gonna make? Dog, that's Roquan Smith.
Right.
Exactly.
That's like in the top 3 or 5 or best linebacker in the game, bro.
Why
like
you think
for what he does, like being that hybrid linebacker who play outside, inside, all around and shit. So yeah, he that guy.
Why you think the Eagles gave up a 1st round pick for AJ Brown?
Yeah.
Like you ain't just gonna find these guys anywhere. Like if I'm going to get the known commodity.
And my thing about the Bears is I'm like, wait a minute, y'all had all this money to give Edmonds, but y'all couldn't give Roquan Smith his money?
Hell no. They cheap, dog. They cheaper than y'all.
Right.
Yeah, well, when I saw it, I'm like, everybody's like, oh, this is a great sign. I said, I ain't saying Edmonds a scrub, but compared to Roquan Smith, bruh, ain't the same.
Oh, you talking about Edmonds? Oh, that was a good pick, but no, he ain't Roquan Smith, but he good.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying like he's a bad linebacker, but compared to Roquan Smith, nah.
No, for what they got him for, like the contract they got him for, that was a steal for them. See, that was the contract they were trying to give Roquan. Roquan said, hell no.
Right.
So when Roquan got there, Roquan knew to go to Baltimore. He he knew to go there because Baltimore gonna pay their defense.
Literally.
If you're a defensive player, go to Baltimore.
Literally. You're gonna get picked up first quarter.
Yep.
I promise you.
tell him, because
it's a way that like the deal he got in Baltimore is way better than what Tremaine Edmonds got. He got 45 guaranteed at signing, and a 5-year $100 million deal. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. So I'm looking at it. Let me see.
Yeah, and Dak got this year, next year. He got 2 void years. Man.
Baltimore got Baltimore got $211 million.
Hey, quick. Is Marcus Peters still on the Ravens? He's still.
I think he's a free agent.
No, he's a free agent.
Oh, he out of there. Oh, thank God. Lord have mercy.
I don't think he got picked up by anyone right now.
Well, hey, keep it just like that. Hey,
but I'm still. I ain't leaving. I hope that he might get picked up later on down the line.
That's cool, as long as he ain't with.
Like say somebody get hurt. Like say if like one of our guys get hurt, then I think they might call him and bring him back because of that.
Man, y'all don't need him.
Y'all don't need.
I don't like Marcus Peters that much, dog. But
all he do is cry every
time
he
get beat. When they talked about, why y'all let Calais Campbell go? I said, bro, we had to let him go because if we didn't let him go, we was gonna be stuck.
Calais is done though.
He old. His man is old.
Yeah, and then talk about some. I want to play for a contender, but you signed Atlanta.
Yeah, that's the only person who gonna sign your ass.
Exactly.
Unless Arthur Blank was lying to us and he gonna bring Lamar over there too.
All right.
That's the only way I can see that working out.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with Trey on that shit, man. And me and Trey don't agree on a lot of things, but shit, I agree with him on that. That's the truth. Unless you bring Lamar with you, y'all ain't competing for shit.
You talking about Atlanta?
Because I mean they could win our division. They could win our division. It depends on who Carolina draft, and it depends on I just don't trust Dennis Allen as a coach of the Saints. If you would have gave me another coach, I'd be afraid of.
Well, I don't trust Baker Mayfield.
Bro, what is your Tampa Bay gonna do, Cam?
What we gonna do?
Yeah, is y'all keeping Brady? Is Brady gone? What is Brady doing?
Nigga, we finna ride the progressive Baker train.
Oh,
we gonna have a commercial.
My dog just snapped. I'm gonna have a Hulu. Stop playing.
He said Hulu stop playing.
So y'all going with Tom Brady again?
Oh, no.
Nah, that was
Brady.
Why would he bring in Baker Mayfield?
That offensive line last year, Brady done. Because see, this what really was supposed to happen. Brady was supposed to go to Miami, but Brian Flores messed all of that up.
Yeah.
Listen, Miami messed all of that up from the very beginning. They messed it all up.
But we can't tell these owners anything. They know it all because they good at business. But running football is different.
All right.
But shit, I know I was right about tuna fish doors.
Tuna! No, you're not.
Hey, he get me every time he calls tuna.
Yes, we is.
Did I say that? I think I was quilitrous or whatever you call it. Now.
You ain't right about tuna. I mean, tuna.
Even you called him tuna. You know what time it is.
Yeah, he called a tuna fish too. A bad
Yeah, that was an accident. No, that was an accident. That's my boy.
No, you know what time it is, Chance.
Nah, man. Nah, he ain't done yet, man. He ain't done yet.
Tuna done, man.
I'm a ventriloquist, bro. Shit. I'm sure you spoke for me.
He ain't done yet.
It's over for that boy.
My boy said, man, he ain't done yet.
No, he got next year. No, he's the quarterback next year.
Is he gonna be
somebody?
I hope he can stay healthy, but I mean, I'm worried.
Bro, watch next year when he come back striking. Watch when he come back next year striking. Watch.
Listen, Chance, if I'm wrong, I'll be glad to be wrong.
No,
I just don't think I will be.
Hey, that's and that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. You'll smack your other cheek. You'll smack your other cheek in the middle of the year.
He's an accurate quarterback. Look, but man, it's like, listen, if a person even breathe on him, that nigga out for the season.
Well, all you gotta do is sneeze one time, he done. You good? Yep. You good?
Nah, man. Look, man. Nah, man. You gotta be a wolf. You gotta be ready to blow the house down. He's durable sometimes.
You know what?
Sometimes.
You know what?
I can't do sometimes.
I'm gonna Precious to his house and see how durable he is.
Oh shit!
Hey, that's career ending.
Hold on. What we talking? Let's address the elephant in the room. Who's gonna take the chance? Who is going to take that risk and say, "Hey, we're gonna take it"?
Seattle Seahawks.
Wait, take the chance on who?
Take a chance on who?
Who?
Oh, I can see the Raiders doing that.
Anthony Richardson.
Oh, Anthony Richardson. I think Richardson gonna drop.
No, he's not going high.
I think he's going to drop.
Combine stuff just look good. They're literally going to try to do him like they did Lamar Jackson, fam.
Yeah,
you don't have the accuracy right now. Not yet. You're not. I don't know. I don't know if you're a quarterback right now. Why don't you try playing tight end?
Right.
I mean, right now he's looking better.
I don't think they'll do it like that. I think they'll do him like that. But I think they will say like you ain't ready yet.
The thing with AR to me is he's a 2-year project. That's just me.
Yeah, he needs to.
I wouldn't pick him in the first round. That's just me, and I'm not trying to hate or anything.
Oh no.
I watched him at Florida. Like his mechanics are terrible.
Yeah, he's very inconsistent.
Yeah, very inconsistent. I thought Hendon Hooker was better than him until he got hurt. So
I watched a couple mock drafts, and guess who they got taking? Will Levis.
The Colts.
Carolina.
Nope.
The Panthers.
The
Hey,
look, I'll take them over.
Hold on. But what's this knock on Levis though?
They're like, it's not like he played at a place that was like put out a point so he could drop. Talk about he's arrogant, he feels entitled. I'm like, yeah, he probably told him like, I know what got a cannon for real.
Let's be honest, the boy got a cannon.
What you were saying, Chance? What you were saying?
I said, let's be honest with the boy got a cannon. All right.
No, he does. He's just not very accurate. Him and Anthony Richardson are the same player, except one's black, one white. That's it.
Well, the thing with Levis though is I think he can be very accurate. It's just literally he was forcing a lot because he didn't have nobody.
He's Josh Allen. If you give him a top-rated receiver, I think he'll be good.
Yeah, I think he will. I think he was trying to force a lot of throws because he literally didn't have that, but he didn't have that good of an offense.
I mean,
like I said, everybody who got good arms all got problems. I like Jeff George.
No, that's not true. Pat Mahomes got a big arm. He's
I mean, yeah, he surprised people that he had a good arm because when he was at Texas Tech, I'm like, I mean, I see, but I didn't see that.
Nigga, I saw that shit. What the hell was y'all watching? Y'all didn't see the game where he outgunned Baker Mayfield? He shitted on Baker that game. I said this.
Hey, that's like with Justin Herbert. I'm like, I didn't see that at Oregon.
Well, no, Herbert
because he was in a different system.
No, Herbert could ball. He was beast in Oregon. His only issue I had a deal with is the fourth quarter.
I told you Herbert was my man.
Closing. That was it. Other than that, the talent, arm strength, accuracy, that's that nigga. I'm just saying,
Herbert's my guy.
I just never seen him close well. Now, Trevor Lawrence is opposite of him. He's better than Lawrence as far as arm strength, accuracy, but for some reason in the fourth quarter,
Trevor Lawrence is him.
I don't know what it is.
Well, him and Deshaun both from Georgia.
No, I understand that. But see, Deshaun got all of it. He got the intangibles and the tangibles.
Right.
This nigga, Justin Herbert, got the tangibles, but not the intangibles. Trevor Lawrence ain't got no tangibles at all, messing with none of these guys. He just got the intangibles. That's the shit that's crazy. Like this dude, I just never liked his ass. I hated this crack. I just thought he was bland. But the mother effer win games. He just wins. I don't get it. I'm like, dog, you just threw 4 picks against the Chargers. Doesn't matter.
I never thought he was sunshine.
No,
man.
Well, the sun ended up shining at the end.
Listen, Chance, when you said it, man, he trashed me. I said, listen, I agree, but the nigga win. I don't know what
you got the Tim Tebow effect. Remember we said you got the Tim Tebow.
When he first became the starter at Clemson, everybody was like, "Oh, Clips are gonna fall off. Clips is gonna fall off. They ain't got Sean no more." I said, "Bruh, I don't know about that. This dude is a problem."
No, I didn't believe in him.
There's some dudes that just know.
I think because they got the running game together, honestly.
Yeah. Listen, there's some dudes that just know how to pull it out. When it's time to pull it out.
If the receivers ain't dropped that ball early,
all I got to say is when he played in that national championship game, he bust Tua Tagovailoa's ass.
Busted his ass royally.
Well, it wasn't to a fault.
I didn't say it was his fault, but he got his ass whooped.
I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't know how Tua was, man, but he got his ass whooped.
And then with Bryce, I was like, man, I like Bryce. I think he can do well, but I've seen him fumble in some big games.
Hey, that's Chance there. Listen, man, what to the fault? The offensive line, all of them was trash. I don't know who was trash, but he got his ass whooped. And he got his ass and nigga Chance like,
the line was 57. The line was 202 years old. Divide the line 202 years old.
And now another elephant in the room that must be addressed. Who's gonna take Jalen Carter?
Jalen Carter?
Ain't the linebacker or pass rusher or something?
Probably.
Nah, I see him. Probably, I see him. I don't think he's gonna fall out the top 10.
Who?
Jalen Carter.
Oh.
And then everybody's like, well, he had a terrible pro day. I said, well, his mind ain't right now.
Man, look, Jalen Carter, man, to me, he was one of the best, if not the best, D lineman in the whole thing. So
he I think wait a minute. He went to what's
bro, that NFL combine does not show me if you're gonna be a top prospect or not, fam.
Well, the way they got him graded, he should be a top prospect, but
I don't care about how they got people graded, man. They literally get them grades wrong every damn year.
Dog, I know what I saw. I know what I seen from that dude. That dude is a top rated player.
Can we just speak the truth here? Can we just say we F all that mock shit and the
please.
They don't know. Dog, they've been doing this shit for how many years? Like 20 years.
And they still can't figure this out.
They still ain't get this shit right.
Man, what's our boy name? Mel Kiper has made millions off of being wrong.
Him and the other
bro,
guy.
his percentage rate, bro. Have you looked online to see what his percentage rate is? On what on the shit that he gets, the picks that he gets right, the ones that he gets wrong? Bro, it's like below 30. It's like below 30% or something like that.
Like 15%, I think.
Oh my
man. Only thing I blame this owner. He shouldn't have never said that about Mel Kiper because that blew Mel Kiper up. When he said, "Who the hell is Mel Kiper anyway?"
You telling the truth?
Yeah, Mel Kiper was already blown up. It was just.
That right there catapulted him because everybody was like, I wonder what he gonna get wrong next.
People have been running about it. Man, look, people have been knowing that about Mel Kiper forever. The fact that he still has a job is what's clueless to me. Is what boggles my mind.
Like I said,
you know why
people gonna tune in to see what he gonna get wrong.
What is your position? Like, what is your position at what you do? Like, are you a scout? Are you a scouter? Are you a scouter for a scout? Like, do you scout the scouts to make sure that the scouts are scouting right? Or like, I don't. Like, what do you do, bro? Like,
I just think he just go to the hold on, my Foghorn Leghorn. I think he just be in the bag with Mike Mayock snoring up a little bit of booger sugar.
For real. Yeah. That's what it looked like.
He looked like
bro, I said, man, Mike Mayock. Everybody thought like he was like, man, this would be great because Mike Mayock, he knows his X's and O's. He's been right on certain players. Bro, he drafted though. I remember that first draft. I'm like, yeah, he missed on that one big time.
No, they was gonna be straight like a couple years down the line. Dog, they was building for the future. He didn't get things right then and there. They were gonna be fine. What messed them up was goddamn Roger Goodell and all of them screwed their ass. Like they always screw the Raiders. The Raiders, Gruden had them boys turning around.
The Raiders are never gonna be nothing, bro. Al Davis screwed that up for his kids, and whoever else takes over that legacy for the rest of the like, you literally have to be a whole new legacy taking over the Raiders for you to win now as a Raider.
Right.
If it's a Davis,
because Al Davis, he couldn't stand Al Davis.
Any last name Davis, you ain't winning nothing, fam.
Shit, you know why he couldn't stand him? That nigga sued the league and won.
Yep. That's coming down from Paul Tagliabue's playbook.
Yep.
And then they tried to say, oh well.
From his grave, he ain't letting that dude win.
No, and then my thing with him is I'm like, how do you let Marcus Allen go? That never made no sense. I'm like, draft Marcus Allen, he wins you the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden you just turned on him like, ugh.
Because Marcus Allen probably wasn't acknowledging him and shit. You don't know what happened.
Al Davis?
Yeah.
Hey, to this day, he was like, I don't know.
But him and Al Davis never got along.
He's like, I don't know why he hated me so much.
I don't know. It's just some people you just don't
He's like, I don't know why that man hated me so much.
It's just some people you just don't like and shit. This is what it is.
Some personalities just don't match.
Right.
They won together doesn't mean they had to.
Maybe he wasn't. I wouldn't say that because he had Tim Brown there, and Tim Brown was. I'm like, you playing on the team for the Renegades, and you the most clean cut player. Don't do nothing. Don't do that.
They literally made Tim Brown seem clean cut because Chris Carter and and Michael Irvin and all them wasn't. So it made Jerry Rice and Tim Brown look like they was the clean cut boys.
I already know about Michael Irvin and Chris Carter. I know their activities.
You know what I'm saying? The way they was made Jerry Rice and Tim Brown seem like they was clean cut.
He trying to say Tim Brown and Jerry was full of shit. They just got a good team cover.
Yeah, they just got a good rap because you had other receivers to talk about.
Right.
And then I remember my thing with Jerry is I remember he tried to throw Chris Carter under the bus. And Chris Carter had to check him for that because because I remember they did a documentary and they was talking about Stickum. And he basically was like, yeah, I used to put Stickum on my gloves and everything. And he was like, well, other receivers was doing it. And Chris Carter was like, no, I wasn't.
So basically, if you see somebody smoke crack, you gonna do it because everybody else was doing it around you.
Smoke crack, don't you?
Don't you say I'm smoking?
Don't you say I'm
don't you?
But everybody like, well, that's a banned substance. That's a banned substance. Yeah, they banned it. Yeah, they banned it because of Lester Hayes. And I was like, everybody like, what you mean they banned it? I'm like, dude, this dude used to have that stuff all over. I'm like, oh my God, what in the world? He used to have that stuff all over him. Like, he used to have it. Him and Fred Biletnikoff. Fred Biletnikoff used to have it on his sock. Like, so when he needed so he can reach down to his sock and just, I'm like, what the world going on? But I tell you one thing, it worked.
But everybody was using Stickum.
Watching WrestleMania.
Everybody was using Stickum.
Yep, everybody was using it, but not how they was using it.
Everybody was using Stickum, fam.
Yeah,
all the receivers were.
But you don't say that shit and you Jerry Rice. Like, that's what I'm saying. You don't say that shit. That shit.
Yeah, he did some Jose Canseco shit.
Huh?
He did some Jose Canseco shit without naming without naming names.
Chris Carter aired him out and said, "Bitch, I ain't use no stickers, nigga. These all hands."
Yeah, right, Chris Carter.
These all your ligaments, are through. I seen him when he was with DeAndre Hopkins, and he was showing him how to. And he was like, "Oh, first you gotta bend your fingers this way, bend your fingers that way." I'm like, man, your ligaments are torn. That's how you able to do that.
The only people I can say that probably didn't even have to use Stickum is a Randy Moss, a T.O., and a Megatron because of the size of their hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah,
and probably Metcalf now.
Yeah, Metcalf, huge as hell.
He got some big ass hairs too.
What I'm trying to figure out is what's going on with Ole Miss strength and conditioning program. I'm like, what the? I'm like, okay, DK Metcalf, that's and AJ Brown. Now they got another dude named Jonathan Mingo. I think they say he about 6'2", 220. And I seen him without his shirt. I'm like, what the world? What is y'all strength and conditioning program over there?
Steroids is a hell of a drug.
EPO.
That shit for real.
Boy, on that heavy.
That EPO.
Niggas on that HGH real tough.
Oh yeah, he did use Mark. Yeah, he drafted Bo Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know how Bo Jackson got away with that.
Well, Well, we know B-Ball Digest that they cheating for the Lakers, dog. They're marketing LeBron. They got all this money in LeBron.
I told you they wasn't gonna let LeBron miss the playoffs 2 years in a row, fam. I literally said that.
Yeah. Chance said that shit. I
literally said they couldn't do nothing for LeBron last year because there was no way anybody could help them. They were just too bad. But this year they had so much help they literally went in with help.
They was like, look, you take Russell Westbrook off our hands, you don't even have to keep him. We just need to get rid of him.
You can look at the free throw numbers, bro.
That alone.
Look at the free throw numbers compared to the rest of the league, man.
And the overall personal foul numbers.
They're like double the rest of the league.
They got a stock.
Yeah, they're like double the rest of the league.
They got a stockbroker getting more foul calls than the superstars in the league, bro. They got the nigga who do all y'all taxes. Who get more calls. Like, come on, dog. Like, let's be for real. Like, really?
They got that little dude. Hey, they got that dude looking like he an Austin.
Man, they got
now they talking about his potential contract.
They got the nigga looking like Larry Bird Reeves, nigga.
Don't you know?
I said, Mike. As much as I know all that, but I said, man, Mike
Kevin Bird.
Why are you trying to Bird? I was like, dog, somebody get Michael Conley up out of here, man, because Austin Reeves make him look bad, make him look old.
Well, Mike Conley is old though.
Yeah, he
is.
You know how long Mike Conley? Mike Conley.
Oh yeah, he been in this league for a while.
Yeah,
what, like
with Durant.
I think I was in middle school when Mike Conley first came in.
I was out of school. I remember that nigga had to fade. He had to fade.
It was him. I remember him at Ohio State. It was him and Greg Oden.
Greg Oden on still. I'm like, bro, Mike Conley is that nigga. Stop worrying about Oden, nigga.
I already told everybody that Greg Oden. As soon as I heard that Portland was looking for him, I was like, "Yep, they're gonna do it again."
Sam
Boo, another Sam Boo. They literally had a gift wrap for him. Go get Kevin Durant. They literally had a gift wrap.
The Blazers could have had KD with Brandon Roy.
Oh, that'd be
Oh my god, bro!
Dog, that would have been so overpowered.
Oh my god, bro! And that probably would have saved Brandon Roy's knees.
Yeah, that would have saved nigga. Brandon Roy would have been fine. Like shit.
I was like, bro, y'all. I was like, bro, y'all got major knee problems. Everybody y'all had.
Listen, all you needed KD was for the first 3 quarters. Brandon Roy, fourth quarter.
No, you didn't need KD, man. They had Batum.
I remember.
He probably would have saved Brandon Roy.
They had Batum by his side, fam. What are you talking about?
Nigga, hey, Chance, a nigga told me Batum. I said, nigga, platoon.
Platoon.
Bottom?
I remember it was D-Roy, it was Brandon Roy, Nicholas Batum, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Greg Oden.
Wesley Matthews, I think they had. No, Wesley didn't come yet.
Wesley was late. It was a little later.
He was later.
Yeah, that was
after
later.
Brandon Roy's.
I was like, he came with Dame Lillard. My bad.
Yeah. They had Batum.
Batum, nigga.
Shit.
Oh yeah, didn't they have LA? They had LaMarcus, didn't they?
Yeah, they had LaMarcus.
Yeah, LaMarcus. Yeah, they Brandon Roy and LaMarcus.
Batum, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Greg Oden.
No wonder Brandon Roy got hurt. Damn. Damn, man. Portland
they got hurt. I'm like, boy, y'all got bad
juju, man.
Because everybody you've had have had knee problems. 3 of your guys have had knee problems. You got Sam Boo, knee problems. Brandon Roy, knee problems. Greg Oden, knee problems.
Bill Walton, knee problems.
Knee problems. Wait a minute, I thought it was his foot.
Well, y'all ain't right.
Hey, can I ask somebody something, please?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to real. Why is Bill Walton in the Hall of Fame?
Because he had an incredible early start to his career, and then he got hurt and he fell off.
Do you think it's mainly to his college career?
No, man, Bill Walton was nice, dog. The problem was
like the first 2-3 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Plus, he won a championship for Portland.
Right.
Yeah.
His first 3 years were incredible.
Yeah, he was dope.
It was incredible before he got hurt. Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Man, he was giving niggas the business.
No, he was dope. He was dope.
I was like, damn.
But it's just like, to me, it just feels like anybody else but Walton. Like, if you only play 3 years and literally get shunned to the side from injury, like, nobody's gonna care about you.
Right.
I.e., Derrick Rose, Brandon Roy, players that could have been champions.
Nah, I think Penny should have got in.
Penny.
He might feel. Well, he might feel.
This is getting disrespectful, fam. This is getting disrespectful now, fam. That Penny's not even in there. This is getting a little disrespectful that he's not.
That nigga first 5-6 years was incredible.
Yeah. He was madness.
Incredible.
He was madness.
Like I said, if they
was like the same player almost to me.
Like I said, if they put Grant Hill in, they gonna put Penny in eventually.
Do you have to, fam? Grant Hill just got in because of longevity, because he sat on the bench for 7 years hurt in Orlando and got paid $90 million for it. $90 million to sit on the bench for 7 years.
Hey,
so there's a 7-year injury, fam.
You tripping? I'll take that.
I'm saying, but he literally got to nurse a 7-year injury, bro.
Well, it wasn't his fault, man. They messed him up.
It was supposed to be T-Mac, Grant Hill, and Tim Duncan. But Doc messed that all the way up.
He did. He too busy looking out for trannies, allegedly.
No good.
Can't stand that bitch, dog.
I told y'all, man, this man right here ain't right.
We could have had Penny,
T-Mac, and then he fell out with Penny. Because he told Penny, he was like, we got to make the fans love you again. Penny was like, what the you mean? Got to make the fans love me again.
You sound like Little Penny.
Man, is there any room for me on your planet?
Nope.
Chris Rock was a fool with that Little Penny, though.
Do you have room for a brother on your planet?
Nope. I give Chris Rock props for that, though, with that Little Penny, though. He killed him.
And then Nike tried to run the LeBron and Kobe shit like the Little Penny.
Like,
spiders, nigga.
Yeah. You can tell where they bit it from. You can tell.
I'm like, Nike.
Yeah, you can tell the originators from the imitators.
Nike is not original, dog.
Yeah. You can tell the originators from the imitators.
Yeah, and then it was funny because it's like Kobe made it, but your other nigga ain't make it. And then they did the commercial. The nigga was like, LeBron, have you seen my championship ring?
Killed your whole narrative. Killed your whole narrative, fam.
I was on the floor crying like, nigga, why?
They literally set it up for the whole year, too. They set it up.
They set it up. And I'm like, and I was just sitting there
LeBron did what LeBron showed what LeBron always shows. He's not clutch.
Yeah, he wasn't clutch. That's what I was trying to tell people. When people was about to bite my head off, I'm like, dog. I mean, he's a great.
I don't know why. I knew that shit when he was going to Miami. That's why I didn't want to see Miami.
Man,
LeBron messed up. They're going to try to blame Dwayne Wade. Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. As soon as LeBron messed up, that's the first thing they was going to do.
But this is what I'm saying. You guys differentiate player and talent. There's niggas who are more talented than others. They just aren't the better player because the player that you're comparing them to has skill, fundamentals, and a higher basketball IQ. I'm sorry, like LeBron's basketball IQ, in my opinion, is, to me, I say a C or a C minus. It's not that good because look at it. If his IQ is so great, why can't you play off the ball? Second of all, why do you have to trade all these players to bring other players in? I don't have no problem. Do your thing. You have power. Listen, you a black man, got power, good. But my dude, you keep losing having that power. Yes, you won championships. You won 4 or 3, whatever you say, but you lost. you've lost. And dog, you have no excuse. You're in an era where you can get whatever player you want, and you still lose. That's the
and they pad your stats.
Right, and then you pad your stats. That's my only issue.
I'm talking about the NBA padding his stats. I've literally been watching games where this dude literally hit and had like 20-something points, and he ended up with like 30-something. But I literally did not watch him go to the line no more, and he probably hit like 2 more shots. I'm like, wait, how do you have 35?
Right, but that's my only thing is that I told SB tonight. I'm like, dog, like, yeah, he's not a great player. He's a top talent. If you want to say talent and God-given ability, he got it. I can't take that from him. The nigga was booming on niggas early on. Yeah. But you're talking about fundamentals or playing off the opposite foot.
Oh yeah, no. He
Dude,
don't got it.
I can show you. I ain't even gonna go to Kobe. That's too easy. I ain't gotta go to Hakeem Olajuwon. That's even easier. Nigga,
that's just masterful.
I could go show you
Tim Duncan.
No Dumars.
Go show you Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I can show you Tim Duncan. I can show you them guys. That's all I'm saying is that
and Tim Duncan was slow.
Right. And then you kept digressing, and then they changed the rules for you, which I don't have a problem with because you're the face of the league. You got it. They gave it to you. I don't feel you earned it, but they gave it to you. You're the face of the league. That's
but when you're getting foul calls and you running into other people at 90 miles an hour, you literally hurting everybody else, but you acting like you hurt. Hold on, partner.
And you weigh 260 plus.
Yeah, slow down, bro. You a locomotive out here, fam. Everybody ain't 260.
Right. And then your forefathers. This goes to everybody before you, like Dr. J, Dominique Wilkins. All of them choose Kobe over you, bro. It's like, I'm going to go with them. I'm sorry.
But they know Kobe's a killer. That's why.
Right. And then
Kobe's a winner.
And then I can't put you over Iverson, dog. Iverson was
no, you can't.
Killer. So I'm not, listen.
Iverson was a good nigga. Iverson was a man.
I rooted for LeBron to be great, dog. I don't care. Like, I'm not a person who gonna keep going off on him like Cino be going extra, but I would do that.
Even though I'm gonna say this in the chat,
I just seen the Michael Jordan.
He didn't put that facade on,
right? Because there was literally other players in high school that was as good as LeBron that you could have put on top too.
What's the guy name? Wasn't it
Lenny Cook?
Lenny Cook. I'm thinking of the other
Lenny Cook. You talking about Lenny Cook?
Lenny Cook. Yeah, Lenny Cook. The dude that was supposed to be the #1 player,
but he got ripped to shreds by his agent. Did him crooked foul, fam. But he was supposed to be LeBron. He was literally better than LeBron. Better jump shot. Can jump as high. He was tall, like he was literally a couple inches taller. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but
hold on. You talking about how good Lenny Cook was, but what was his #1 flaw?
What? Listen to other people.
It wasn't discipline.
What do you mean it wasn't discipline?
It wasn't discipline. Instead of working on your game, you out partying with people, getting drunk at 2:00 in the morning.
Bro, what does that have to do? Bro, you're a teenager. You can party sometime. But you don't think LeBron has in Akron?
No, LeBron is one of the biggest party goings before he.
Like, what are you talking about, fam?
Yeah, I mean, dog, he's a kid.
Everybody got to let loose every once in a while, bro. Do you know how stressful that is?
Right.
If you don't have an outlet to let loose every once in a while, you're tripping. You're gonna be built up and bottled up, man. You're tripping.
No, LeBron, like every young kid done did that shit. It's like,
why do you think he didn't trip on his son like that about smoking weed?
Right.
He's just like he was just like, don't be having it all on camera like that.
No, LeBron is a weed head. Allegedly.
He's done it before. And ain't no allegedly. He admitted to it.
I'm just saying though, like everybody, why is it when little black kids do something, we're literally like shunned to death, but a little white kid can do the same thing, and it's not a problem at all. It's just little Billy being little Billy at his age, being a teenager. Yeah. But our teenagers aren't supposed to know no better. They're supposed to know better already.
People was like, "Oh, he smoking weed on camera." I'm like, he doing what any other teenager would do.
Well, listen, John Morant made a mistake, but what really made me sad as a man was all these hypocritical ass niggas acting like they never did nothing dumb.
I still have a question though, HD. What did he do wrong?
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody's been able to answer that, bro. They literally giving me moral answers. They're giving me moral answers. Well, morally, maybe he shouldn't have. I don't care what you think or what you thought, nigga. What was legally possible that he did wrong? What legally did he do wrong?
Right. He just showed a gun.
All he did was show a gun.
Real.
You literally have a whole family, a dude running for mayor of his town. His whole family is on the front of a postcard, and his daughter is 10 years old holding an assault rifle.
Right. But nobody have a problem with
it. Ain't nobody saying nothing about the little white girl holding an assault rifle at 10. But this is a grown ass man showing you a little pistol.
Right. But it's okay.
Like, come on, bro.
She's in her house and she's next to her dad. Nigga, don't mean shit. I'm more afraid of her because remember, all these school shootings is happening because of a little white kids with an AR-15.
Yep.
And y'all not talking about the real issue. That's all I'm saying. If you gonna get mad at John Morant, get mad at the cracker got his daughter after the damn AR-15, nigga. That's all I'm saying. Like, stop doing this double standard. Like, oh, you're bad, but they're okay.
I got one more issue. Okay, even if you didn't like that he posted the gun.
Right.
What is the problem with him having a gun? He's John Morant.
Yeah. My problem. I'm glad you asked that. My problem was, dog. You know the heat is on you right now. The league don't like you. You enemy number one.
What heat?
When you showed that gun, I was like, "What?
Why is the heat? But why is the heat on me though?
But what heat? Never been arrested.
He's never done anything wrong, bro.
He never been nothing. This is the point. Thank you, God, for giving me the platform I have. This is why I make these videos, because this is what's wrong with society. Niggas is scared to call the bullshit out. They scared. Nigga, he did nothing wrong last year. The kid started with him. And plus the kid is tall, if not taller than him.
Yep.
That was his fault. They went down to the police, done, everything cool. Somebody was messing with his mother. Now everybody in here got a mama. Y'all know damn well if I got a dad. If you would have did anything to my mom, dad, even now, my brother, my sister,
but they don't tell that side of the story though.
Coming up to the store and we gonna light fire to that ass if I need to light fire. That's the natural reaction. Now, the thing at the Memphis game, that was even more bullshit. Who the hell gonna have a gun with an infrared beam pointing it at you? Nigga, you are at an NBA game where it's mad cameras and security.
Right.
And nobody saw shit? Come on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. People are stupid. They are doing this. This is what made me mad.
I mean, they would really, just like Michael Irvin, they would have really thought Michael Irvin did that to that girl if it wasn't on camera.
Going on camera, right?
Went on camera. Everybody would
But like I said, with that situation, I said, bruh, it's messed up because he didn't do it this time. But everybody assumed he did it because he has a pass.
Okay, but let me ask you this though. I was one of them people, but I didn't jump out and make a video. I said I'm gonna wait because I want to get all the information. And guess what? I was wrong. Came on, made my first video about the whole situation. Said I was wrong, and I explained this is why we cannot jump out at things. Even with the Jonathan Major shit.
Right.
Everybody made a video. He the next.
I already knew. I was like, no, he didn't do that.
I'm like, how is he the next Ezra Miller? We don't have all the facts. Like, what are we talking about? That don't make no sense.
I knew he didn't do that because I'm like, why would he even jeopardize stuff like that?
But you know what else I don't like about that story? The girl literally came out and said it was her fault, right? It didn't even go down the way they thought it went down. All these things, right? Giving her evidence and everything, right? And what does everybody come to the narrative and say? Oh, she's a troubled victim. She's a victim. That's what it is. She's been beaten so much now that she literally has Stockholm syndrome. See how she's taking up for him and trying to paint a new narrative for him? I'm like, why do you think she's just not telling the truth? Sort of like, like Ray Rice's girl when she said it was my fault, and it literally was her fault.
Right.
But nobody took her. But literally, no. Ray Rice he's just that kind of guy. Don't try to take up for him. But literally, the tape comes out. The whole tape comes out, and she's literally the one that beating his ass all the way to the elevator.
Hey, Chance, you already know why they don't F with the black man. They don't F with the black man, and that's what it is. Like, dog, they still charge this nigga after everything pointed to this dumb bitch. They got mad at Ray Rice for defending himself. But they give Dana White a pass, though. This is how the psychosis work, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but guess what? Dana White didn't knock her out or nothing. So I said, so it's okay. So if I decide to lightly slap a bitch, no.
Pardon me, ho.
Exactly, ho. Like it is
Pardon me, ho.
From your perspective, like I asked him, from your perspective, it's okay for me to slap a bitch or lightly tap that bitch. No, that's not the same thing. It is because Ray Rice did the same thing. He defended himself.
Right.
I mean, he had to knock her out. I say this, he had to knock her out cold. He could have put it down.
There you go, right there. See, there you go. Niggas like you. Niggas like you.
Yep. It's you.
Niggas like you. See? There you go. You already have to come out with some kind of other narrative.
I was like, come on. Even I was like,
no, you know
you should have done that.
But Dana White, hold on. But Dana White put marks on this woman's face.
Didn't he?
But I already knew why Dana White wasn't going. But I said this. I was like, Dana White ain't gonna get in trouble because he got power.
Bro. That's not the point here. That's not the point here, bro. You black.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you, Chance.
You didn't go after Dana White first. You instantly went after the black man. Oh well, Ray Rice didn't have to do all that. He was getting beat upside his head the whole way.
Dana White was wrong too. When I first saw that, I was like, wait a minute.
Yelling drunk. Yelling belligerent. She's drunk, yelling belligerent, knocking him to his head, knocking him in the back of his head the whole way to the elevator. So bad that the security trying to stop her.
Oh, I'm reading this comment. Oh, she spit in his face too? Oh no.
Yeah.
She spit in his face.
Oh, come on.
She was violating that nigga, fam.
Oh yeah.
She was literally fucking that nigga, fam.
Yep.
He lucky. Hey,
but bitch Obama. But swingy hip Obama. I sway my hair back and forth for Obama. Yeah, his little candy fruit booty. This goes on national television talking about, what Ray Rice did is just an abomination, and we need to take care of our women. And now I'm going to make a new law that says you can't do nothing to your woman. You curse at her, you yell louder than she wants you to yell, and that's domestic violence. And that's when everything became domestic violence now for men.
Right. His bitch ass did that shit.
Obama did that shit right after Ray Rice.
But see, that's the problem when you got mixed mother effers in the office who ain't even from America.
Yeah, but when Donald Trump said that he was a racist.
You said what?
Yeah, but when Donald Trump said that he was a racist.
Right, exactly. But
he is a racist. He was a racist. He is a racist.
I don't know how this racist ass nigga went through all these years not being a racist with all these niggas.
Okay, then how come him and Floyd cool then? If he a racist?
No. How come him Jay-Z? How come him P. Diddy? How come him 50 Cent? How come him Ice Cube? How come him and all these other niggas that was hanging out with this nigga and saying his name in all their rap musics? He has the biggest name drop in rap history. His name.
Same reason.
And not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. The only thing you've ever heard bad about Donald Trump is recently with this fuck Donald Trump stuff. This recent stuff.
No, not only that, Chance, the piggyback off of that. Dog. Donald Trump was helping a lot of the boxers that were black men.
Yep.
Get their money.
Yep.
So how is he racist? Like, if you're a racist, you don't mess with black people. Period.
Right.
Let alone trying to chop it up with Ice Cube about how you can help black people.
Right.
But Joe Biden said, "Let me see what I can do later." Wait, what?
No,
later.
Rose, that's not my birthday. That's my dad's birthday. My birthday's September. My dad's birthday March. I have his birthday every year on my profile.
But my thing about the whole racist thing was I was just getting mad at black people because you can literally go on the internet and see This dude Joe Biden saying all this racist stuff about black people and about your children and about how he doesn't like you as black people, and he's literally going out there every day smiling in your face talking about no Negro.
But
that was just all propaganda. I love you.
Right.
You're my Negroes.
Right.
I'm gonna do for you like I've never done before, and I'm gonna. Matter of fact, I know I can do 3 strikes law, right? I can do better than 3 strikes law. I can do better than that for you Negroes, right?
I kept it a buck from the get-go. Everybody was like, "Oh man, you don't like either of them, but you still would pick Trump." I'm like, "Yeah, over Biden, nigga. Biden trash, nigga. Biden literally told y'all he don't want his kids going to. He didn't want it to be a jungle out there. When a cracker say that, you think he finna change?
No, he literally told you he didn't want his kids going to school with black kids.
Right, exactly.
He made it loud and clear.
Yep. Patting little black kids on the top of their head and shit like they dogs.
Right.
He pat that little black girl on top of her head.
And then personally, I think the cracker is weird and a pedophile.
He's a pedophile. Everybody knows he's a pedophile. That's why you think in every video you see if the parent is like literally forcing her like getting in between them or like getting their child away from them. Like the people that know, they wouldn't be let them close to their children.
Man, they know that dude is a pedo. He's a pedo. Like
he's literally molesting little girls on video, fam. Like
my boy sent me the video, and my boy, he sent me the video. I'm like,
it's literally a compilation of him just like filling up little girls, man.
That nigga would have touched my nieces, nigga, like
that. He's over here eye fucking the little girls and shit. Like, why is you eye fucking these little girls, nigga?
Right? Why is you doing that shit? That shit not cool.
Licking them all up and down and shit, rubbing their backs and shit, like trying to get all close to them and shit in the pictures.
Oh nah,
nigga, your dick is all up on the little girl's back. She's trying to arch her back and shit from away from your dick and shit, hitting her back.
Crazy.
I'm like, dude, this shit is net, bro.
Nice.
Oh snap! Shout out to you, Roach. Y'all doing Math Hoff on Wednesday? I'ma tune in. Oh yeah, whenever they drop it. Go on
what's that?
Thing.
What's that?
No, my boy on Roach here. He helps artists get their masters and their royalties back. So he does. He does businesses with Diddy and all of them. He go after all of them to get his the people he represented, masters, and all of that stuff back, man. He done peeped me on the game. I gotta call his ass. I just be busy. He gonna break down everything on what's going on and shit. He knows his shit too. Like that's why I like it. It's like you, Chance, him, my brother, my little bro, Kazim, Jamaica, Trey, Scrub. Even though Trey a hater and don't have a basketball.
Bro, I listen to all the OGs, bro. Because the OGs literally went through it and they know now. They learned the game.
Yeah.
They learned the game the hard way.
And that's all I do on my channel, dog. I just want people to learn whether you right or wrong in what you're.
But why am I going to learn from? I literally, I'm not going to learn something from a motherfucker that ain't fell on his ass once.
Right. Exactly. Right. And that's the thing I'm trying to like.
If you've been only that lucky to just nothing but success your whole life, nigga, I'm not learning from you, bro. Yeah. Because you don't know what it's like to fall on your ass. So when you do fall on your ass that one day, are you gonna kill yourself? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Are you one of those people?
Yeah, man. Bump that. I can't.
So I love learning from OGs. That you know what I mean?
Yeah. The game and stuff, but yeah, I agree though, man. Shit, I knew, and then Kamala Harris. What the hell she?
Whatever the heck that chick.
Where'd she be at?
You mean whatever race you want to be next?
Yeah, what race you gonna be next? You're not even black. I even got the real picture of the white hoe.
The bitch is Indian. No, she Indian.
Hey.
Oh yeah, she's Indian. My fault.
No, she's Indian.
My fault. She Indian.
It's a road.
No, she black. No, she black. Her daddy Jamaican.
Might be faking.
He is black. No. Her daddy confirmed it a long time ago. He black.
Bro.
He black and he hate her ass too. He hate her black ass. He talking shit about her.
Yeah, because all she
was a hoe.
All she do is smash her way in office.
That's basically what her dad said on. That's basically what her dad said on the radio. That she basically fucked her way up. I was like, damn, your own daddy said, damn. Talking about I was listening to Tupac while I was smoking weed in '89. What?
What?
You was in college listening to Tupac. When were you in college listening to Tupac in '89? Shut your ass up.
Tupac was with Digital Underground and them.
He wasn't even with Digital Underground yet.
Yeah, he was still out. He still was out, I think, in the Bay. Bay.
Yeah, he wasn't doing nothing yet. There was no Tupac. Nobody even cared about Tupac. She talking about she was listening to Tupac and Biggie in '89 while she was smoking weed in college.
Oh man, she way off.
That's how you know she be lying about shit.
Right.
Like, bitch, in '89 in college.
No.
No, but she said that because of the whole marijuana law that she did in California that literally sent all these little black kids to jail for weed. You know what I'm saying? But now that it's legal in California, she's trying to make up the narrative like, oh, well, it wasn't really like that. And, I used to smoke weed too, just, the whole fucking Bill Clinton thing, I used, but I did not inhale.
Right, of course not.
Yeah, I smoked weed too a long time ago when I was in college in '89. I was listening to Tupac and Biggie back then. You was listening to Tupac and Biggie, bro? Yeah, bro. Okay.
Land of the Heartless said Kamala was just in Africa trying to push the LGBTQ rights last week.
Oh, snap. She about to get home. They about to hang that bitch. Tell her to go to Ghana with that and see if she come out alive. Tell her to go to Ghana. See if she come back with. They gonna hang her ass. Doing that stupid stuff. Don't be going to Africa trying to preach that. They don't play over there in Africa with that. And Africans don't play about no LGBTQRS over here. We don't get jiggy with that shit. Damn well them Africans be some of the most gayest ones.
Come on, y'all don't get jiggy with that. I'm like, please.
They some of the most gayest dudes too in Africa, bro.
I heard that too. I heard about that.
I'm telling you, bro. On the low, them some of the most gay. That's one of the most gayest countries, man.
Yep.
I don't care how hardcore they be trying to act. I'm from the Zulu of getting my booty, getting your booty busted. Tribe, that's where you from. Quit playing.
He said, "Get your booty."
Right like that.
Bronco Booty Buster Tribe. Quit playing with me, boy. I know your tribe.
That boy said booty.
I'm telling you.
Man, we going to the back chat on that one.